What's up, guys? It's your boy Jamaica here, coming at you with another deck tech. This is the PD 500 deck tech of my choice. It's Mono Blue Dreadnought. Why not? First couple of things. Yes, I have been away, but why? Honestly, well, I got a job. I had to get rid of my COVID vacation, and I've been actually like jobless for about a year and a half. So I figured, it's time to kind of get back on that horse. So I got a job. And my free time is very limited now. So the video making is gonna take a bit of a backseat, I guess, for now. And also, I'm going through a lot of different transitions in my life. I'm getting prepared to move in a couple of months because everything around me is falling apart. So this real life really has to take the front seat here. I still play Magic. I still love Magic, obviously, but the videos, while fun to make, still they kind of have to like play second banana in my life right now. So for now, you get this awesome video. And the times I do find play Magic, I actually have been playing Modern a bit too. Some of my real life friends actually convinced me to go to a tournament, and I really didn't know what to play. I didn't really have like cards. I've been kind of like slowly selling my real life collection a bit, but I kind of bought some random cards back. But I played in Modern. I played Black Green Rock. It's a very old school list. I probably pull it up, but I'm not going to. But just a really old school list with like Tarmogoyfs. I play like Grim Flares. I'm playing like Liliana, which is like out of style. I don't know. I'm even playing Liliana Last Hope with like Eternal Winters. It's great. It's something I'm familiar with. And like I remember when time I had fun playing Modern was with this deck. And it went 3-1. I made top four. I made some packs, so it's pretty sweet. And it kind of just reminded me that to be successful in tournaments, one of the bigger factors is familiarity with the deck list. So familiarity with the archetype, just like so you know the plays. You don't really have to like fumble through these. So if you see something new or something you're not familiar with, you can just fall back on what you know. So this is why I am playing Dreadnought, because the times I've been playing Penny Dreadful, I think I've had the most success with this deck for the most part. I think it's really good. I obviously have dabbled with the other like control and red deck. I think red deck's really good still. Control is like fine. I don't know. It's kind of it can be really wonky, especially the way I want to play control. But I think Dreadnought is the best of everything. It's fast. It's also like controlling, so you can kind of do different things. And you get to play with two broken cards when Ponder and Brainstorm. Those are pretty great. So and Dreadnought's just a really good threat. It just kind of like invalidates certain strategies when it gets on the field. Like once if I've ever resolved a Dreadnought against Mono Red, if they don't have an answer to it, the game is over. The game is like actually over. It can be pretty insane. So like there are matches like that where it's like, oh, I have a Dreadnought, you can't deal with it, you're dead. It just puts an immense amount of pressure on your opponent. And it's really good. And then you can back that up with just like other random like mono blue tempo cards like Delver. Delver is great with Brainstorm. I have about 27 ways to flip it, so it's pretty good. Uh, I was playing with Renegade Doppelganger as an enabler for Dreadnought, but I've decided to go for Brianborn Cutthroat. The reasoning being is that there's some matches where you just have to play this like counter draw style of play, and Brianborn is amazing at that. It's just a flash threat that comes down, and then you just need to hold like a counter spell or some sort of reaction. So it's really good. It doesn't you don't have to really rely on the Dreadnought as much to kind of carry, but I think Cutthroat's actually really good. Tempest Jin had to go down to 3 to kind of fit through the 4 Cutthroats, but I think it's really worth it. Jin, well, pretty great. I think the format's a bit faster now, so just like tapping out for 3 is like kind of scary, but in some matchups you do need Jin, because Jin is like, just like Dreadnought, is a really good way of just like ending the game quickly in certain scenarios. Jin's same fantastic as Mono Red. It's an X4, so X4 is really hard to deal with. You need 2 spells to kill it. But I've been really happy with this kind of like threat package here. And so the enablers here for Dreadnought, Reality Ripple is actually the best spell because it does a lot. It's one, when you have the trigger on the stack, you just phase out the Dreadnought, and then you just don't have to sack anything. It comes back, which is really good in certain scenarios where if your opponent's playing some sort of control deck and they're sorcery speed deck, you just hide it from their sorcery speed. So they need an instant to kill it somehow. So that's really good. You can phase out land. So if someone plays Cleansing Wildfire on their land, you just phase that out. They've lost like so much. It's a removal spell for creatures too. So if you're just not push through damage, Rattle Roll's great. It's never a bad draw, what I'm trying to say. It's almost never a bad draw. Trick Bind replaces the Doppelganger plan because Strict Mind has a lot of like niche uses that are also really good. Specifically against oops all spells. A lot of them require like triggers, like the Underworld, what is it, Undersea Informer and like Baluster Spy. You could like just Trick Bind that. It's really good. Or you could let them like pass through the entire like their library if they're not playing something like a Darksteel Colossus, which every oops deck probably should play. And you can just like hit the Lotless giant trigger, which is really funny. And then they just kind of like deck out. So that's a really funny approach to it. I think it's like the main reason I want to do it, but there are other like niche reasons that are good. It is uncounterable, so if you play they don't counter the Dreadnought, then you get the Trick Bind the Dreadnought, and that's really good. I don't know, just hitting Planeswalkers could be okay. But honestly, it's mostly for oops. I think it's just mostly for oops, honestly. Uh, this is the removal sort of like protection package. Vapor Snag's very good card. Again, great against like there's like a Ensoul Artifact Tempo deck. This card destroys that. When they're solely relying on like a 2-for-1 thing, you just unsummon it and they're just down so much. They have a tap land in play. They lost their 5/5. It's ridiculous. You see a guard approach is basically the new dive down. It's just it's a module card, so it's great. Hexproof or tap a creature, either vote is pretty good. Loose Focus, probably the best counter spell. Outside like Memory Lapse is really good, but I'm not playing Memory Lapse right now for other reasons. And then of course Brainstorm Ponder. We have a 1-of Treasure Cruise. Gone is the Dizzy spell. There's other cards to kind of find. So Cruise is just kind of the 1-of. I actually thought about playing Deep Analysis randomly, and I probably won't change that. But Deep Analysis has other niche uses, mostly against like again oops all spells. Which if I had to guess, for this PD 500 that I'm about to play in about an hour or so, if I had to guess like the decks that I'm going to see the most, it's probably gonna be like mono red, random Joggle Hops lists, oops all spells, and like Hushnought. I think those are like the top 4 decks. And I have mostly good matchups. Hushnought's kind of weird. Oops is kind of a 50-50. I think Joggle Hops lists are it's a really good matchup. And then there's like random lists that are like really bad for me, like Goblins. I have not beaten a Goblins player yet. I don't think I have with this list. It's really bad. But I'm hoping like the Hushnought lists kind of like push those out, and they can kind of just like tango with those lists. So the sideboard's kind of built around that. Well, first of all, Cerulean Drake for mono red. If that match wasn't like that matchup can be scary, but so you need to kind of just a brick wall to kind of like get in front of things. So it's pretty great. Mana Leak is like a late sort of like revelation of mine. I'm not sure if it's good, but I guess the idea is that when Vapor Snag is bad, like Mana Leak should be good. And then it helps with the Brineborn plan, where you're just kind of like, now you have like 8 sort of like air quotes Mana Leaks. So you're just kind of like counter go, like you have this Cutthroat going, and they just are locked down with spells. Like I said, like I think the current format, outside of the Joggle Hops control lists, are like really like streamlined to go like super fast. So I kind of like this kind of idea behind just having a bunch of Mana Leaks in play. These could be a couple of memory lapses, but I think Mana Leak's just a bit more has a bit more oomph to it. Because with like memory lapse, especially if I want to just like stifle their first spell, I want it gone. I don't need like time. I just need to get it gone. So I think Mana Leak is better at it. Boomerang. This was Stern Dismissal, but I think Boomerang is just a bit more universal. Again, it's really funny against Collecting Wildfire decks, but you can play if a Planeswalker resolves against this list, it's so bad. It's just like you can't win. So this actually bounces Planeswalkers, which is not bad. Single Tested Talents. This is just a bunch of fun ofs that probably could be good. I would actually bring this in against Oops. One of the ways they can kind of loop the game is Shenanigans, Dredge, and they have, like, let's say they mill their entire library, and you've somehow dealt with their reanimating plan. Well, they can kind of just start shenanigansing down your, like, Weathered Runestones or whatever, and just starting, like, looping Icarids or something like that. So just, like, if they have to cast or somehow discard the shenanigans, I guess they could use it with a Phantasmagorian, but they somehow have to cast shenanigans on your like Weathered Runestone. You want to get rid of shenanigans, so Test of Talents is really good against that. Assuming they don't duress you, but that's those are all just big hopes. Cure, great Glass Spinner, more for like mid-range lists. Hushnought is technically mid-range, I would say. So like those like heavy removal decks, you just want like an extra sort of like protection spell. So Kira is kind of like my answer to that. I really do miss things. I do miss like Lightning Greaves. I've tried things like Nurux Stealth Suit, and I think Kira's the best. Kira's kind of a fun of. It's really fun. Tracing Melody again for like Hushnought. You can actually steal an Ensoul artifact land too. That's really funny. But it's mostly against like Hushnought when they put their threat out and then you just take their threat. It's pretty simple. And then Weathered Runestone again, mostly oops. Also good against Hushnought. I think it's a way to kind of beat you as to the redundancy of like was it like can't stay away and like the Sorin Planeswalker. So that's a big way for them to kind of just like keep going. Every turn they play, they're trying to just do something really silly. So Weathered Runestone kind of helps out that plan. Okay, so the P500 starting soon. Should be fun. I will be streaming on Twitch, which I haven't also streamed in a while either. Twitch.tv/JanusMecha. The link is in the description below. Follow if you want, or not, doesn't matter. Or like, follow, subscribe to this video if you miss me, I guess. I miss making videos. I think videos making is fun, but finding time in your busy schedules kind of hard. But with another season on with a new season on the horizon, maybe I can find some time to make some videos. But anyway, here it goes. Right now. I have a buy. Hooray. Somehow I cheated to buy. Oh man. Alright. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Round one's always like the worst. I just like round one is just me constantly frantically adding everyone and like making sure everyone gets their ducks in a row. Round one is just like the most nonsense thing. There's so many new people. But everyone seems okay. I don't know what to watch first. We'll watch this match. Oh god, what's happening? Oh man, Tapland Go. We are back. This is Penny Dreadful, old school, where everyone's just playing Taplands. Rise and Shine on the Razor Tide Bridge. They're gonna Wildfire. So you don't know yet if this is the Jeskai Tempo deck or the Grixis Jogelhops decks. Both are just okay, I think. I don't think they're... I don't know. I actually don't even like the Jeskai deck. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe because the deck I plays kind of crushes it, but not crush. I don't want to say crush, but I tempo the nonsense out of other tempo decks, so I need the tempo. This thing is just like it's I don't know. It's strong. It's just not like it can be very vulnerable. People play like Oust and like stuff. Especially in the mirror, the Oust is so good. Invasion of Giants. Oh, we're gaming. We're gaming here. Oh no. There are two good giants in this format. Three good giants, I'm sorry. Tectonic Giant, Inferno Titan, and Frost Titan. Probably in that order, honestly. I would say Tectonic Giant is better than Inferno Titan in some ways. It's cheaper and draws cards. Well, Inferno Titan is pretty great. It's kind of made an archetype for the most part. I think Tectonic Giant kind of edges out. A lot of blue-red decks really can't deal with, like, an indestructible thingy. And now this thing. The best cards blue has is, like, bounce spells. And I think if you're not bounce spelling in blue, then your read on the format's not great, I think. I think bounce spelling is really good right now. Like a simple boomerang. Well, they found the Inferno Titan, but they're 1 mana short unless they play something like Glorybringer. Glorybringer is not good here. it does chump, but then this thing, you know. Glorybringer also not a giant. I think everyone is playing, basically. I think everyone is playing, except for these people. So yeah, the blue-red deck here is blue-red giant deck. I don't know if they're prepared for these indestructible land thingies. Like I said, I think bounce spells are really... Actually, Frost Titan is probably really good against them, to be honest with you. But you have to get there. The Rise and Shine / Ensoul artifact thing is really strong. It just adds a lot of pressure. I'm kind of paranoid right now. Let me close my door. Yeah, Glorybringer is great too. It's an honorary giant, but still not really great. I think it's just seen like worse play because of like the Ensoul artifact side of things. Fumarolin. I'll also be like popping back and forth between this just to make sure people are kind of going. Alright. They're gonna go for it. Man, maybe they got Spell Pierced here. Oh, they're gonna Spell Pierce. Oh, man. It's actually huge. Spell Pierce is actually very underplayed, I think. It's kind of really funny how the Cleansing Wildfire sort of like engine is probably going to be in Penny Dreadful for a while now. I think it was introduced this or last season, but it's definitely going to stay for a while as a great value sort of like plan. Like, I mean, Rampant Growth Let's draw a card is pretty good at the cost of playing a bunch of tap lands, which most of Penny Dreadful decks were already doing. So, I mean, problem is you have to be in red for the card, so still pretty good. It seems like it's like blue-red deck. It's more control-y. You can tell with the Elixir of Mortality, so just holding up like Counterspell or like Mana Leak, Flu's Focus here is pretty great. Let them ponder away. It's not a big deal. Tempo decks, like this deck, require like a threat plus disruption. So if they can't get their threat down, then they really can't do much. The reason I don't like this deck is because it's like so reliant on the 2-for-1. And which I'm not really a big fan of. And I think Joker Hop's a little worse when like a third of the format is just playing Cleansing Wildfire Indestructible lands. So it's not really like super ideal to have like Joker Hops. Because I think like I would almost say like 20% of the time it's not gonna do anything against your opponent. That's a made up stat. Like all stats are made up. 40% of people know that. That's just a big made up stat. Ghost Quarter, just to shuffle your deck again, even though you haven't really pondered or brainstormed. Kind of just like a, what is it, Fabled Passage? A pseudo Fabled Passage. This is the 4th Ponder. Clearly they should win the game. They've casted 4 Ponders. It's clear they should be winning this game. They got a wildfire again. And again, this is the problem. So like your late game in these like Jeskai decks is Jokel Hops. But I mean, if you don't have it, like Jokel Hops is not gonna be as good against this. I mean, I guess they're playing like some indestructible lands, but not really. That was kind of aggressive because now they have the 5/5, and I have to deal with this. Again, as blue-red, I don't think there's like a lot of things you can do. I get there is one card that I was playing in mono-red. Um, that I wonder if people are actually gonna play. Like Soul Seer would be amazing. That is one card that I guess mono-red or red-based decks could play. This is scary. It looks like they could maybe get Jokel Hops here. I just said that it would be kind of bad, but as a blue-red deck, you kind of have less of these lands, indestructible lands, so kind of forcing through a Jokel Hops pretty nice. So you go like Island Drop, Hold Spell Pierce, or Stubborn Denial. It'd be kind of insane. Actually, they only have 5 lanes anyway, so they can't even cast Jokel Hops. When they started playing? They did start playing. Awesome. No. So no one no-showed. That's amazing. For as far as I am concerned, I don't think anyone no-showed. Furrow Titan, pretty great at blocking the 5/5. Otherwise, not super awesome. But again, the Inferno Titan is just sort of a roadblock for the 5/5. Now they're tapped out. If they just go like Jokel Hops here, I think they just win the game. Although, if they played their Ghost Quarter first, then they probably don't have Jokel Hops. You would have probably done that post Jokel Hops. Or they're just sending a message at this point, it doesn't matter. Or they're just realizing now that Jokel Hops, they should just play that Ghost Quarter post combat or post Jokel Hops. This is the spiciest time to do it. I mean, it'd be great. They would probably just win the game. But I guess you have to imagine they probably boarded them out because they saw a couple of things. Oust is not bad. It's kind of funny these decks actually don't play something like O-Ring, as it doesn't get destroyed by the Jokel Hops. Or is Journey Nowhere legal? I don't think so. But I guess it is like susceptible to like removal. It is legal, Journey Nowhere. It's kind of a meta call. But now, I guess now you can untap here with something like Stubborn Denials or something like that. They have a blocker, the Funeral, so they're not completely dead. And they have their Immortality, so basically they can negate this entire turn. But if you don't like Hall Notes, you can get out of the stream right now, because there's a lot of Hall Notes songs on this playlist. You can just get out. Go for that. I got a whole pizza and I've only eaten one slice. I guess I wasn't that hungry. Actually, I'll take some PEDs real quick. Hide. They're hiding. So that's preparation for this format. That's hide. That's a good card. Anyway, it's not looking good. They didn't even block with a fumarole, which is kind of impressive. Actually, another really good card that I was thinking about, just in terms of the like random cards that made really good, is Evacuation. Evacuation would be great on like stuff like this. This doesn't actually help anything. You're actually kind of still dead here. Evacuation would be amazing. If this was a Frost Titan, this would have been way better. But it's not Frost Titan. Crazy enough, Frost Titan would have been the better Titan to play here. Thanks for your sub, Flacco. Appreciate it. 20 months. It's funny, I have subs that I haven't streamed. You know when the last time I streamed? Well, thanks for the luck. The last time I streamed was actually the kickoff. I've been so busy. Obviously watching a YouTube video. You'll know in the beginning of the YouTube video. But I got a job. I had to get a job because apparently you can't pay rent with like good intentions. Yeah, they actually want money, so I needed a job. So I have like less free time. But you'll see that in this YouTube video. All right, so Jeskai wins this pretty easily. It doesn't seem like the blue-red deck was really capable of dealing with these indestructible threats. But yeah, thanks again for the luck. Appreciate it. I'm gonna pop into another match here. Let's run into here. I got Orzhov Dreadnought mirror match. Another deck I thought would be really popular today. This is game 1. Still, the mirror match is really funny. I think it's just really about like who has like the most. Actually, I think it's like a smuggler's copter sort of battle here. Benevolent Bodyguard's really funny because it doesn't really help this. The fact that the bottom Orzhov deck has the Self Savior is actually kind of good. Can't stay away on Self Savior. That's when you know. That's when you know you mean business. And you kind of just get to attack here. But again. Ooh, they're going for the copter. This is scary. Considering you're at 5 life and your opponent also has flyers. But I guess this means they can try to push. Okay, they're just going to push through. Yeah, 6. The Hunter Horde does have trample as well. So yeah, this is probably the right play. I can read board states. Thanks for the follow. GVN42. Appreciate it. The mirror match is funny. Again, I think it's more about like who has the last removal spell. These little 1/1s are super annoying. These like annoying. These are the better 1/1s out of this. Benevolent Bodyguard also is pretty good. It just basically like is a counter spell. So I think if you have like, I think a card that probably no one has considered for this mirror match is Curse of Death's Hold. It actually just destroys like a lot of cards here, except for Tokali Honor Guard. But no one thinks that hard, I don't think. I don't think anyone thinks that hard. But like when I was playing Blue-Black Control, I was playing in this matchup Knights of Soul's Betrayal. So if you just go one step above and play Curse of Death's Hold, I think it'd be really good in this matchup. Basically, if they beat you down with like Shambling Vents and like I guess like raw dreadnoughts with Scally on a guard. We were with the worst intentions. Intentions. Yeah, I mean I'm playing Delver simply on the fact of familiarity. Which again, if you watch a YouTube video, you've already realized this. But long story short, I've only really played Delver to real success. I mean, I've had other decks with success. I wouldn't mind playing Mono Red again, but I wanted to play Delver. I thought it'd give me the best chance. I think Mono Red is actually pretty good too. I think Price of Progress is a very, very good card right now. Everyone's on these like greedy tap land piles, so I think Price of Progress kind of just lights that up real quick. See? Tapland piles. Goldmire Bridge is actually really interesting to play. There are just better lands in Orzhov. Was PD good this season? I enjoyed it. The times I played it. I think we're kind of in a state where a lot of decks, here's a Castigate. A lot of decks might just like be recycled a bit. Like I think this is like another time Oops is really here. But there's been new decks. The Jogo Hops decks have been really cool. The innovation's there. But I think there was like I think this season, let's see what they had, by the way. So they castigate away the oust, revealing Hushing Griff, double bodyguard, and revoker. But yeah, I think for the most part, I think the best part about this season was that there were a clear I think there was a clear cut of like these are good decks. These are like probably the best decks. And that's good. And there's at least like 4 to 5 decks that you could say this is a really good deck. And that's really good for a metagame where you know what you're dealing with, so you can know how to so you can play what you want still and still prepare for it. So I think that defines a good metagame. All right, Revoker, they're gonna name this is weird because you have similar cards. So it's hard to name something. So if you name like Selfless Savior, that's interesting. That means your own saviors are like not good. Okay, House is sick. I don't know. These like Jeskai decks should not exist, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think the Jeskai should like actually exist. If you could play Vapor Snag, Unsummon, Oust, um, like just like one like Tragic Slip. You can play Tragic Slip. I don't know. Like this just should not be like functioning. Yeah, I mean, just like the risk of being 2 for 1 is insane. Here's the Tron Zero. Pretty tricky here. They're either gonna block this or just activate the copter. Probably activating copter. Or not. I think they're blocking with the shambling vent. We call this an onboard trick. The actual onboard trick of not noticing the creature land here. And keeping it real goes wrong. I guess they could Benevolent Bodyguard this. If they really want to save this Phyrexian Revoker, which isn't really doing anything. Honestly, the better name probably would have been Copter. Thanks for the follow. Urboon. Welcome to the stream. Channel is legal. Yeah, we'll see. Time will tell. Everyone that thinks that channel's gonna be fun has not played the channel season. These are people that want to watch the world burn. I mean, but like when seasons are bad, it means that like nice Vindicate here. When seasons are bad, it means that like a deck was too dominant and there wasn't any counterplay towards it. I think the rest is like a mainstay for the most part. Which doesn't help when your opponent top decks the channel, by the way. I just want to like mention that. Yeah, it's like 1 cent on Midnight Hunt, so we should be good. It's got a lot of printings. But yeah, I mean, if you duress away a channel, what is worse? Not having duress or duressing away a channel for them to top deck channel? What do you think feels worse? It's definitely the latter. I mean, you did all you could and you still got channeled, right? That's the worst. That reminds me of like playing poker or no blackjack. When you like do everything right and you still and the dealer still hit busts you. It's insane. Five matches left for this round. Actually, I think in the mirror match, the more I think about it, I think flyers rule the day. So if you just had like a generic flyer in this matchup that didn't have like an ETP effect, I think you'd like win. I think it'd be really good just to have like a just a generic good card. All right, Hunted Horror is pretty good here. All right, counters. They're just waiting for their own dreadnought for their own guy, and oh my god, the floodgates have opened. And again, like I said, I think flyers rule the day here, but they do have the copter to block the Hushman Griff, so they're looking pretty good. What's up, Ironblood? One drop already, unfortunate. Yep. This is why it's one of the better decks. Just like a bunch of 1 mana 12/12s. Pretty decent. Alright, I'm gonna eat a little more. I'm gonna eat some Parmesan bites off stream. Another problem lies, how do you actually do the amateur opponent? How do you get through this wall of 12-12s? Because they're coming. They're absolutely coming. And you cannot do anything about it. If this deck had Parallax Wave, oh my god, it'd be like amazing. But there's no Parallax Wave this season. And I don't know, people don't like mass removal. It's kind of hard. Once like this is on the field, now you need to draw like your Vindicates, your Bloodchief's Thirst, your I don't know, whatever. These guys are just swinging. Like they're coming straight in. Here comes a Sorin. That's a hell of a top deck. Because I'm just going to gain 24 life. And absolutely you attack here. You absolutely have to attack here. Settle? Oh my god. Settle the Wreckage would be amazing here. I forgot Settle was in the format. There's only been one champion for like blue-white. Or one or two. Like Crazy Bell's one of them, but they're in Vegas right now. Yeah, there you go. This is scary when you can't like take advantage of this like that. Then you're just like you kind of get run over. Okay, 2 matches remaining it seems. Okay, what does this card do? Venture into the dungeon. I've never actually played a dungeon card yet, so I actually don't know what they do. So it looks like Esper control against Callblade. Ashes of the Abhorrent. I don't know if that does anything in this matchup. What does it actually do? Okay, where are they at in the dungeon? So they're gonna scry. Okay, another Ashes. Amazing. I actually don't know why this card is here. Unless they're playing something like Think Twice? I don't know. Looks like they're more tempo-y with like Myth Realized. Troll Exiled, so it's kind of hard to beat down Squadron. We don't have equipment. But they're doing it. They're absolutely doing it here. Or double Wand T doesn't really... I mean, I guess you could get the double Venture. Alright. Which way do they go? Maybe Twisted Caverns? They have plenty of lands. Alright. They decided to twist. Hey, how's it going? Did you play Modern? I know crazy, or I know Baker went like 5-0 to 0-3. You did? How'd you do? 4-3 drop? Oh. Well, now you get to do other things, I guess. Pretty aggressive Field of Ruin. I don't know what they're worried about here, but I guess storage lands are kind of scary in those control mirrors. Hey, when it's no Nickel B, aka Crazy Bailoff, in Vegas with the mod squad. Merpatty and Baker T99. There was intervention for 6 on the Squadron Hawk. Gained a lot of life. It's really great in this scenario. Side events. Go gamble. Why aren't you gambling? That's the best side event. Gambling. You're in Vegas. Go gamble. The greatest side event you could ever have. I'm shocked. All right. This dungeon crawling is actually pretty sick. Now they're gonna play like 2 cards off the top of their library. One was a land. The other is, I guess, loose focus, but it's not really good. I still have no idea why this card's here. They must have seen something that we haven't. I don't know. Esper Charm. I think arguably maybe the worst mode right now. You could have actually just Esper Charmed your opponent. Champion would say, yeah, maybe. I would have Esper Charmed my opponent there, honestly, and draw step Esper Charm you. That seems like the best mode. You have like everything going for you here. So why not just like make your opponent not have any cards? Like Angel is sanctioned. Oh, okay. I'll say maybe think twice. Dave Judgment. All right. Long teal down. Now what? Need a Planeswalker ASAP. Oh, Outpost. Huge. Huge Outpost here. Field of Ruin. A bit... a bit late. All right. Good Brainstorm. Gotta find something. Kefnet. Kefnet's pretty strong. Just as a draw engine alone. Also kind of... Well, can't really block. Yeah, it's really far away from blocking. But maybe Otterbound can start drawing a couple cards. Getting out of that Brainstorm sort of lock they're in. Unless they find another fetch land. Because, I mean, this is big. They'll probably bounce a land, too. Just to try to get cards back in their hand. 17 cards left in the library, so... No. Alright. Posture check. Let's just sit up for this. As I think this is the last match. I think there might be... Or maybe the other match is still going. Oh, the other match is going, actually. Ooh, big oust. Huge oust. Gets memory lapsed. It's big either way. Just because it doesn't... It allows the Kefnet to activate. Or what's the word I want to use? Become better. I don't know. I don't know the word I want to use. Thanks for the follow-up at Premiere. What's the word I want? I don't know. Power up? Sure. Pick up another land here. Ponders are kind of a redraw. I mean, at this point, they kind of know what's in their deck. So they know what they're drawing. They should kind of know what they're drawing into. Mostly. And now they need to worry about the oust again. Because they did memory lapse it. So they could just oust again. Kepith's gonna draw a card. But yeah, the outpost is kind of big here. This might just come down to decking, actually. There's not a ton of threats. It doesn't feel like there's a ton of threats left. Like maybe Wonder Squadron Hawk. All the Myth Realizes are gone. I guess the Captain's coming back eventually. Kevin does end the game very quickly. This needs to be countered. Oh, big lose focus. Good replicate. You can play around Spell Pierce there. Alright, Esper deck just top decking, but I mean, they have the superior board with the Keldon Outpost. But this Kefta has drawn a ton of cards. Let's see if they can get out of this. But even if you get out of this, I don't like that. Just wait till the end of turn. That's just kind of aggressive. But, because if they have another Day Judgment, then it's kind of annoying. Angel of Sanctions, here we go. Ashes of Abhorrent are actually coming into play. And they have another Kefnet. This is a lot. This is actually a lot of stuff. Now Esper's just kind of top decking. Big intervention on the Angel. That was a top deck. That was off the dome there. Again, you should be waiting. I don't know why you upkeep do this. I'm not actually really sure. I think they're just worried about losing time. But I'm not big on that. You can actually like you absolutely cannot race here. Um if this is like planar cleansing, that'd be kind of amazing. Planar cleansing would be actually pretty great here. Planar cleansing, I don't think it's even legal, actually. It is legal. But no one plays planar cleansing anymore. We're kind of beyond that. The Penny Dreadful. You could activate and block here if you felt like it. They're winning on all fronts here. Life total, card or library. But not on time. If somehow Honor can stall for another 5 minutes, they could win on time. Wang Ti is a 2-turn clock, though. Do you know what game this is? This is probably game 3. This is actually game 2. Honor is up a game. Oh my goodness. So Feach here actually needs to win this game and another game after this. Okay, so everything I said earlier is a bit different now. Oh my. Okay. Okay, so the Wan T can actually get in pretty quickly. Absolutely coming down to time. Especially now that you're triggering this, like, every, like, MTGO is stupid, because every trigger just costs time. In real life, you could just, like, skip all this. Like, no, I don't need to, like, just did it, but you do so fast, but... He's gonna draw more cards, why not? Just draw some cards. Sure. Get a draw trigger. Baker likes to call it clock killing. Every time you just do something, you just kill their clock. That's like, you just like poke them. I didn't like this attack because now you make them a block, and that's another trigger. But I guess you have to play around something like Condemn. So I guess you have to kind of play around Condemn there, something like that. I don't know. This is the last match. So the next round will start right after they report. But again, this is game 2. We're going to game 3 here. Can this Esper dungeon control deck beat the Callblade deck here in record time. Even if you say something like Ruined Halo and Wand Teal, that's probably good enough, right? How do you even come back from that? I do like Ashes as a sideboard card. I don't know about this matchup, but... Ooh, I can't concede. I'm not even in the game. So I'll be right back before this last round starts. Alright. Squadron Hawk already on the field, so Wand Teal's never getting through. Actually, no, if it's alone, I guess it's unblockable. Go for the throat. Ooh, and they missed a land drop too, unfortunate. Never want to land drops in these control matchups, especially when you're down 5 minutes. Birdman here, another Squadron Hawk. Squadron Hawk Brainstorm, pretty fun interaction. And a turn Brainstorm. We'll allow it. It's gonna get tested talented, I think. Oh, it's depriving it. Oh my goodness. Missile Plains legal? I think so, actually. It is legal. Thanks to Ultimate Masters. Actually, no, I don't know why. It's actually expensive now, but it is legal this season. It's a really aggressive deprive, honestly. But I don't mind it, especially if your opponent's down lands. You've seen an uptick of these things being played because of Brainstorm. Personally, I don't really like it. It's okay. It's not, like, amazing. Obviously, it's only good when you're playing allied colors. We don't have enemy bad fetches. Unless... Who imagine asking for that. You know, like, WotC, like, given... What was the last, like, crumb of lands that we got in the last standard set? What was it, like, the Czech land or something? I don't remember, but imagine someone asking for, can we get snow duels? No. I mean, like, it's standard. There was, like, the last set had, like, I don't know what to call them. Um, like X comes into play, enters the battlefield, tapped, unless you control two or more other lands. Those kinds of lands. That's what I'm talking about. But imagine asking for like, can we get slow fetches? Can we get slow enemy fetches? Slow lands, sure. I guess the name you can call it that. Like, imagine asking, can we get enemy slow fetches, please, sir, please? Sorcerer Spyglass. What the hell do you name here? This guy can lose focus for some reason. I don't know what you even named there. I haven't seen anything with an activated ability. It's probably a test of talents. No, it's another. Oh, they paid for two. Never mind. They just pay for it. What do you even name here? I guess you get to look at their hand, which is kind of useful. I think it's just the waste time. Outpost is a good name. Yeah, sure. That's a good name. Hard name Outpost when these opponents think have played though. But it was a card that kind of beat them, so shout outs to the Esper player though for sticking in here. This is a very bad spot. They are like all but dead. Because you need to like kill everything on board and then somehow win. That's hard. Alright, one till, here we go. Or one T, whatever. Any D&D nerds? Is this a thing? Is that like a guy? I don't even know. It gets memory lapsed. So I guess it's not a thing right now. They have their own Kefnet. Or they just this is the Kefnet from here. They get cut. They're gonna cut a hawk. Okay. Murder's Cut actually a little bit underplayed. It's actually a pretty decent card. Doesn't really do anything against instructable animated lands, but it's pretty good. It is a good card. Here it is. Ashes of the Abhorrent. Just what we needed. Excellent. Okay. That was a bit rough. When you play Control on MTGO, you need to play fast. I guess there's a lot of decisions they made in game one. Although activating it does take a lot of time. So alright, round two. With Mono Blue Trick Knot. Figure out what my opponent's playing in a moment. Once we start playing, I'll fill out right here. When it's yet to make a game action, so we're just gonna wait. Randomly joining. Here we go. I think it's kind of wonky. There's no. I usually like to keep a hand with threats, but I do have a bunch of ponders and brainstorms, so that should help out. I'm gonna keep. I don't know what my opponent's playing, like I said, but I do have a lot of stuff going on. Okay, that could always say oops, so we're just gonna assume they're playing oops right here. Because who the heck would play this? I mean, this card's actually not bad. On like in like a weird aristocrat shell. Alright, we're gonna brainstorm. Hmm. I'm just like digging for lands at this point because I want to hit 3 lands, Trickbind Dreadnought here, and then just try to win as quickly as humanly possible. Although Trickbind is very good in this matchup. Vapor Sag's actually not bad either, so just having a bunch of Vapor Sags is okay too. Okay, Cutthroat's not bad, but I don't have any counter spells. So Ripple's also really good. Ripple's not that great. Ripple's good at stalling. The song is so long. Okay, I think I need to remove it from this playlist. That's almost over, but I'm gonna remove it right now. As much as I love the song, it's actually like 5 minutes. Can't do anything about that. From Heavy's Brainstorm, you should get used to it. There's still like, I'm not gonna lie. There's like, I think it's a lot of like Brainstorm purists that don't realize the card can do a lot of different things. I don't know. The best reason is because I already had a ponder, so if nothing happened, I could brainstorm next turn ponder, shuffle. So I mean, would you rather have me like end a turn brainstorm, which is like arguably worse? I don't know. This is kind of scary. They can kind of just like spirit guide, do something. Wonder what they're going to take their turn. I already know what they're gonna do. They're gonna play a tap land and pass, so I might as well just brainstorm. I mean, I guess like in this instance, because they had tap black source, I could hide my cards with the rest. So in that instance, you are correct. All right, they're gonna go for the Balustrade Spy. They took the Trip Bind, which is funny. So we're gonna let it rock. If they have 3 guys, I could beat with the Vapor Snag. Where they have flip 4, then I lose. Okay. So they're playing. Let me look. They're playing Colossus, which is the correct call. So I'm gonna Vapor Snag this guy. And they're gonna try to. They're basically gonna try to Icarid me. No, are they playing? They're not even playing Icarids. Oh, they're playing 1 Icarid. Where are their Icarids? I guess it's in their hand. You know what the problem with this is that I know what they're gonna do. Like, this is to prevent the Dread return. They only have 2. It takes 3 creatures to that. So the problem here is they're playing Shenanigans, which is in their hand. But they have I guess they're playing You Find a Curse at L2. So the Dreadnought is like kind of not amazing. Yeah, they're just gonna Icarid kill me, I think. I don't think I have. I guess I could Ripple. This is a lot of wheel spinning though. I kinda need to do something. Like I could definitely stall, but then they could just do it again. So I'm gonna try to find another land. Because I'm just gonna lose eventually. There's the land. There's a Delver. I have to take the land. they're gonna draw the okay, so they're gonna Phantasmagorian. The discarding, what did they discard here? Don't they have to like show the discard? I think they're discarding all this. So they had a Dread Return, the Icarid. Okay, that's what they discarded. Okay. So they're gonna draw the Colossus. Oh wait, they have like 3 Icarids. What am I saying? I'm so stupid. Okay, yeah, I'm just bad. I was gonna do something so techy, but then I realized they have 3 Icarids. They had to discard the Icarid, so the Icarid's in their hand. So there probably other cards are like... It's probably like Shenanigans, something else. I don't know. Oh, I guess they have like a Battle Spine. I did bounce that. Okay, they're just gonna keep milling. Interesting. I guess this is just so they can cast double. I guess it. I mean, This doesn't matter. I'm just doing it to do it. If anything, it helps them. I haven't done the math, but they're gonna kill me with a lot of the giant, I'm pretty sure. Alright, sweet. Alright, load up the Weathered Runestones. I actually like Tessa Talents this matchup. It randomly stops shenanigans. I don't think it can cast shenanigans. Now that I think about it, it looks like more green-black. But they do have Spirit Guide. So they're playing Colossus, so they get 1 more turn. Which means I don't think I need this card. I do like Mana Leak, though. Basically, the way I play this matchup is I just don't worry about, like... I'm just all in on just, like, countering spells, so... I'm kind of like that. Oh, Cruise is not bad here. I think Trick Mind's amazing in this matchup. I guess if it's a card to waste, it's either, like, Jhin or Cruise. But Jhin kind of can end games really quickly. I should have just loaded up 4 of these. I don't know why I didn't. I could boomerang some lands. I could boomerang some lands. Actually, you know what? Let's just cut all the Jhins. I'm not feeling Jhin here. I think I'm all in on Cutthroat Delver. Cutthroat Delver, counter billion spells, win the game. Boomerang a land. I know how it goes. Let's do it. I could somebody say really enjoying against Duress. That's kind of a funny card, but... Trickbind their proc. That's the plan. That's why Trickbind's in the deck. That's why I went from Trickbind to a Doppelganger. Or from Doppelganger to Trickbind, basically. For matchups like this. Specifically for this matchup. So in this matchup, I really want turn 1 Delver. I think I'm just gonna aggressively mulligan to it. Or either Delver or Brindborn. The longer the game goes, I think the worse it gets for me. However, this is not a bad hand. I could go just like Weathered Runestone, Trickbind, Dreadnought, and the game could just end. So I'm gonna keep. Although I could get Duressed here. No, I can't get Duressed. I have tap lands. What am I saying? No, I'm not getting Duressed here. Alright, I'm all in. Let's go. Let's go. Like, if they kill the Runestone, they can't kill the Dreadnought. So let's just go. I mean, they could have you find a Cursed Idol. It's not a big deal. But I'm just going to put immense pressure on my opponent. I have another Trickbind for the next proc. Alright, now I hold another Trickbind up. Sick. That's all it takes. Just put a ton of pressure on your opponent and play hate spell plus pressure. Easy. So easy. I should play 4 runestones. I actually switched the fourth runestone for the test of talents for some ungodly reason. I don't know why. I thought it'd be like tricky, but I guess I'm not. Ooh, this is a saucy hand. This is a hand I kind of want to keep, but on the draw it's kind of risky because I really want land. I think I'm gonna keep. I'm just gonna trust Brainstorm Ponder. It saves us. It will save. Brainstorm Ponder will save us all. They're holding duress here, so this time I will hold this Brainstorm. Found the land, perfect. Actually, perfect card here. I could hide the Trick by Mana Leak here. Are you happy? Ooh, that's a Delver. Delver's kind of nice here. This is gonna flip. I should have held. I should have hit that differently. Because I'm actually playing this Delver. I might Ponder too, which is gonna mess up everything. Ponder a little. I'll probably just take Ponder. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think I'm gonna lose here, so I'm gonna just run out the Delver. I had to get through my Mana Leaks and my Trick Binds and my Ripples. I can start rippling black lands here. If I draw a 4th land, it's going to be pretty amazing. I don't need to do anything with the Dreadnought. I'm just going to hang out. Again, they have to go through my, like, all this. I could just ripple this land right now. No, because then they get Wild Cantor. I don't know if they had Wild Cantor. I don't remember. I can't remember if they had Wild Cantor, and I should have looked at their list a bit harder. They can't stop Trick Mind and Mana Leak right now. Okay, they can't stop double Mana Leak. Just gotta be patient. Just be patient. Okay. Perfect. Mana Leak plan, yeah! Right. Round 3 of the 500. Playing against Jace, which we watched earlier. They're playing Mono Black Devotion. We got a sneak peek. So we'll see what happens here. I like this hand, I will keep. I have a Dreadnought, Trick Bind Dreadnought here, so what else? What could go wrong? What really could go wrong here? Hello? Play my land? Okay. I swear I clicked and I pressed F2. I was like, do not make me miss my own land drop here. It'd be not cool. The problem with this matchup is that, like, I skipped on my main phase. I had to skip on my main phase. I was like immediately going into my second main. That's not good. I must have clicked it at some point. I was like wondering what is happening. Oh my goodness. Anyways, like I was saying, I guess I'll discard like Vapor Sag Island. Oh, what I was saying though is the problem with this matchup is that they might just have a removal spell for this. But if they're playing something like Gatekeepers, maybe the Brineborn is gonna help with that. As like, but we'll see. If they have like Blood Chief's Thirst, and yeah, it's just dead. It's okay. Alright, cool. They don't have it. Great. Alright, so I'm expecting it to be a removal heavy matchup, so usually Vapor Sags come out and Melees come in this kind of scenario. I actually do like Kira in this matchup as well, so I'm going to bring that in. Might cut a Ripple. Ripple is actually pretty good against like Sorcery Sweep and removal, so I think I'll just cut a Trick Bind. And then just roll like that. Test outs could be okay too, as like a fun of. Yeah, I'll try that. I'll cut another Trick Bind. I guess I could Trick Bind something like a Gray Merchant, but if it comes to that, if it's that late in the game, then I'm probably just dead. This hand is almost reasonable. It's actually kind of not great. I'm gonna mulligan. I think I can get a better 6. This hand is okay-ish. I'm gonna keep. Probably because if I get the rest, I summon another Brainstorm. Okay, they just... Again, I'll just hold Brainstorm for duress, I guess. If not, we do the Cursed and a turn Brainstorm. That's a really good card. Just Brainstorm response. So I'll just hold double Ripple, I guess. Now I can flip the Delver and hold UC Guard Approach. Gatekeeper. A good Gatekeeper. Good thing about Reality Ripple is that Gatekeeper's not good against this. So just gonna Dreadnought. We'll Ripple this. So now Gatekeeper no good. They have another one. And they have to have some sort of instant removal, but I do have the UC Guard approach for that instance anyway. Worst case scenario, just Ripple again. They can't do that. It is phased out. It does not work. It is not in play. It is phased. Which is the whole reason I did that. Phasing is not an ability that is seen much. Actually, isn't it in the last like war set? I'm not really sure, but phasing gets it done there. Alright. Round 4. Let's see what we got going on here. What a die roll, always a good start. That's not good though, it's a mulligan. Let's say it's okay. I've got cutthroat stuff. So, I mean, we'll let it rock. Get rid of a Trick Bind. Green could be anything. Maybe Stompy. Not really sure. Oh. Okay, we're playing as Infect. I've really seen this deck around a lot. So maybe my pile of Vapor Snags will be good enough for this. I'd love to see a Dreadnought here, because I have plenty of enablers. Okay. Alright, Temple of Mystery. Where are they going with this? Scry to the top. Alright. Flash this guy in. Ponder. I just want counter spells. These are all good. I kind of want all of this. These are all pretty decent, actually. I guess the last thing I want to see is like a creature. I don't know. I'm greedy. I think I want this. I think I want the other cutthroat. I kind of want to end the game fast. I have like at least 2 removal spells if they play a creature here. They get the card on top, and this is the problem. This is acceptable. I'm totally down to like trade a cutthroat for this. I'm not even down to block. I don't even care. I mean, I could have the Ripple. I could Ripple, lose focus, something like that. I might just upkeep Ripple here. I think I have like a lot of removal. Let's see. So yeah, I'm just gonna upkeep Ripple this. This was like max pressure on my opponent. Actually, if they have like... Okay. Oh, they're letting it happen. Awesome. I lose focus anything here. Even if they have Spell Pierce, it doesn't matter, because I have the UTA Guard approach coming up. I mean, I don't know. They even, like, Spell Pierce this. Okay. No. This is interesting, actually. Because I do have a very aggressive approach, but now it's like... So now we're in a situation where I kind of need to block one of these things, and I have the UC guard approach to basically nullify one of them while blocking the other. And I have the Trick Mine for this thing. So I think what I'm going to do is attack this guy, tap this one down, and then see what happens. Thanks for the luck. Appreciate that. Alright, that's a big guy. Any trample thing would be really bad. Like Wild Shape would just be killer here. I'm gonna Trick Mine this. I could draw a Vapor Sag and kill them. Wild Shape I think does kill though. I'm not sure. Is Wild Shape even legal? I don't even know. Okay, I guess it is legal. Okay. Well, I don't trample through because I don't die here. So Vapor Sag or bust right now. Tempest's not terrible. I really want to attack. Take him to the 1. I guess if they have like double Groundswell, I lose. I'm attacking. I've decided. Because it increases my outs next turn. They have like a lot of removal spells here. They have like double Might of Okrosa. Like the two other Mights of Okrosa or something like that. Or like land Groundswell and I lose. Alright, there's the land. So Groundswell kills. Scary. Brainstorm. Or even like Vines of Ash would kill here. It's definitely a card they could have. The problem is they have to block too, which they can kill the Tempest Chin, leave back something. Like I can't not block either. Which they could like use a removal spell to kill this, and then I don't know. Okay, well, I'm blocking. If they have it, they have it. Okay, another Brainstorm. Become Immense is good. I mean, they know what they're drawing. They look at one more card with this. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to die or win. This is I don't know. I don't know what else you could have here. Wild Shape is like one short, I guess. Um because Wild Shape only like you basically make it a 3/3. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're trying to figure out how to like not lose the game here. Next turn. Because Tempesture's flying in, okay? I'm coming in, baby. You can make another blocker, but Tempest, good old Jin flies. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Sometimes if you click too much, MTG doesn't like it. Okay. So I guess I like removal spells here. Boomerang. This was Stern Dismissal, but now it's Boomerang, so we're just gonna roll with that. Oh, I don't want Kira. Test Sounds could be okay. I think Cruz is a bit slow for this matchup. I can cut a couple Trick Binds here. Although it was kind of okay against the Claw Mirror trigger. But it's probably not, like, super worth it. I actually don't know if Test Sound's even worth it. This is kind of, like, wonky. It's like a 4-drop, basically. But it could be good enough. We'll see. I am up a game, so I can kind of play with it. This hand's amazing, except it's only one land. Summon a mulligan. This hand is also very good, so I'm going to keep this one. Well, it's good because it has a Ponder and a Delver. So I'm going to trust it. All right. All right, Blind Flip Delver for the fans. Vapor Sack is a good card to draw here. One time for the fans. Ooh, perfect. So there's no more Glistener Elf in this format, so this makes me very happy. All right, one time God. Yes. I'm just gonna hold the Ponder for now. I want to play the Cutthroat in a turn. This is actually a 4-drop, so this is a long con. Okay. Oh. I definitely want the land, but I don't want any of the rest of this. I guess it's like infinite blockers against its Ichthoclaw mirror. Just really funny. Okay, let's try it. Just because I love it pumps the other. Wait. So I'm gonna attack first. Play the Delver. One more land I can do this, but it's gonna take a while for me to draw that land. I think I roll the Delver to flip. Which is why I'm just straight blocking. I'm just gonna throw this guy in front of here. They'll never see it coming. Alright. Alright, just just throwing all the cutthroats in here. Just gonna throw every cutthroat in here. They can't stop me. This is great because it plays around Spell Pierce. And it pumps my other guy, which is really funny. Excellent. Okay. I'm gonna play around Spell Pierce here. I could just do this, and then if this happens, they lose. If they have Spell Pierce, I counter it. If they have Test of Talents, then it's whatever. I just come in. This is tricky, because now they have Test of Talents here, then I'm tapped out. So I'm gonna pay for it. I am gonna pay for it, so see. Okay. Excellent. Vapor Snag does it again. Somehow that Ponder was good. Somehow. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. Somehow that Ponder was... Alright, round 5 of 7. The PD 500. Playing against Plurt, who definitely I think has the most tournament wins this season. Not sure. They've been played a lot of different decks, so definitely gonna be a fun matchup. I think I'm gonna keep this hand. Um Yeah, they're definitely the top winner. They've won 6 tournaments this season, so I'm gonna keep. This is a kind of a wonky hand. I'm not really sure what they're playing. If I had to guess, they're probably playing Oops. I think it was the deck they played the most. But they've also popularized the Jeskai deck as well. So if it's a Jeskai match, I feel great about it. If it's a Oops list, we'll see. It's kind of a 50-50 in the sideboarding. Okay, so they're playing Oops. I just like... we already know. Okay. Okay, found a loose focus, which is pretty good in this matchup. These are all really good cards. Okay, they're black-red, so they're gonna be shenanigans in. Stealing game 1 is probably the best thing in this matchup. And Cutthroat puts a lot of pressure on my opponent, so having Cutthroat, Loose Focus, Trick Bind is actually really big for this game 1. Okay, let me think. If they go, They're gonna, let's say they go tap land, and then they have 6 mana to pay for. I have so much mana for lose focus, so it's fine. What am I thinking? I have like tons of mana for lose focus, I guess. I can even start rippling the Pentat Prism at some point. But they have to fight through all of this. Like, if they duress me, then I have Trick Bind. They have to, like, double duress me. Basically, they have to, like, double duress me. I could even just, like, hide here. But I don't think I really want to, so... I think I just let this rock. Yeah, I think I just let this rock. Because I have two... I basically have 2 counter spells. Trick Bind is really good against both Understanding Informer and Baluster Spy. So that's really big. The Loose Focus is the best, like, is pretty good. I think they're banking on playing around Loose Focus, but it's going to be hard, I think. I mean, they have Pentat Prism, which is fine. That's pretty good at playing around it, but I'm going to grow this guy. I think the Ripple is getting a bit worse, so I might just Ripple something to Ripple it. I'm just going to pump my guy as much as humanly possible. Every island is actually really good here. Because it's just like one more land to pay for this. Now, they basically have to like have a duress here. They have another duress and the thing immediately. I mean, if they have 2 of them, it's over, right? If they have double, it's over. I guess if they have 2 of them, it's over. Okay, they have 2 of them. So it's over. That's fine. Well done. Well done. Okay, so they're on the black-red version with shenanigans. They have rituals, too. That's kind of scary. Spirit guides. No, no Wild Cantor. It's interesting. I think somebody's supposed to usually play Wild Cantor. I'm just gonna take a quick old screeny. Alright, game 2. Fire Ritual is actually really funny. It's actually a really funny card. Okay, so let's do the same plan as last time. Take all the snags, take out the, all the other stuff. Bring in just more random counter magic. This time I do bring in Test of Talents for shenanigans specifically. So the last card I cut, usually it's... Actually, usually I cut all the Jins, don't I? Don't I just cut Jins here? I kind of want to play Boomerang. Oh yeah, I'm playing Boomerang. You know, I'm playing Boomerang. I think we're Boomeranging. Yeah, I think I'm Boomeranging. Alright, looks good. Just all in on Cutthroat Delver, Dreadnought, and hopefully I just draw a Runestone. It's Kind of the way the matchup kind of goes. All right, I have faith. I will keep this hand, I guess. I guess. Do I keep this hand? Do I have faith? All right, let's just like believe in the Delvers, because it'd be insane if I could flip 2 blind Delvers here. I can get super crazy with this Ripple. I could actually get incredibly crazy with this Ripple. If it's... Okay. No. Um... Alright. If this all happens and I get the double Ripple, they get Duress me. Duress would be the biggest card right now. This would be an insane card if they had a Duress. No, they have Duress. That's fine. I'll take probably Trick Bind. But I can Stone Rain them next turn. Unless I draw a Dreadnought, then I'm just going to do it. Okay, that's another Delver. Oh god. My faith is not paying off here. I'm just doing this just so they can't, well, I mean they can't really Pentat Prism here. There's also a Spirit Guide. Yeah, let's just let it go. Because I'd rather Ripple the Pentat Prism. I mean, this is hindsight literally talking, but I definitely shouldn't have kept this hand. Yeah, you can take the Ripple, it's fine. Their hand could also be terrible. Like, they can all black mana, but I mean, all black mana is pretty decent in this spot. All it takes is 1 mana leak here. Like, 1 mana leak, 1 loose focus, and I'm back in this. Off this Delver. I'm triple flipping. Oh my god. Oh. I mean, clearly it's not, like, a spell, like... Clearly it's not a spell, so, like, they know of the 1 island, but they don't know the 2nd island. Alright, Spirit Guide killed me here. What if I just 5-headed them and just, like, not revealed the spell? Oh, they're playing Black Bloom Rogue! Amazing. Okay. Please. Okay, you have time to redeem yourself here. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm totally dead. I'm totally dead, by the way. I'm absolutely dead. They have such an opportunity cost just to run it out. You know what I mean? Sure. My only hope is that they somehow messed up. This hand was bad. Oh, this hand was so bad. Oh, this hand was so bad, man. I mean, it double duress. I don't know what to do about that. I have a lot of flips on Delver, so who knows? Oh my god. Oh well. All right, round 6, playing against. I think they're playing Jeskai. I don't want to call it Tempo. I think Tempo is like the worst name for this. It's just like some Jeskai Tapland deck. So I'm gonna be on the play here. Reality Repulse great against a deck like this and Vapor Sag, so I'm gonna keep. This hand's great. Blind flip, blind flip, blind flip, blind flip, blind flip. Let's go. Alright, am I good at magic? Can I blind flip this guy? Reality Ripple is just insane against these, like, Ensoul artifact, like, land decks. It's just so silly. It's the biggest blowout of all time. So I can just, like, hold this for forever. Delvers don't flip. Wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. They didn't flip. Dang. I actually saved the Ripple for something here. Yeah, I remember. I was there. I was there for that BTQ. So I could ripple the Dreadnought, which is actually pretty great because the main way of killing it's Oust. So I think I might just ripple the Dreadnought. Yeah, I was not pro there. I have not been very pro today in blind flipping Delvers. But yeah, this is actually a pretty good setup. Unless they go like Island here for like, okay. Burst Lightning this guy. Chain Lightning. It wasn't gonna flip anyway, right guys? Right everyone? It wasn't gonna flip anyway. It would have flipped. No. Alright. Ripple the Dreadnought, phase it out, so I don't have to deal with that. Which is great, because like a card like Alice is really good against this. They could have Condemn. Condemn would be kind of crazy. But all they're gonna do is probably Cleansing Wildfire their own thing. Excellent. I kind of want to play around Day of Judgment, maybe. But I kind of want to jam the Jhin as well. Hmm. Um, I think I'll just pass. I could try to find a spell for the with the Brainstorm, like a you see a guard approach, something like that. It's only like a 2-of though. Worst case, I cut through a Brainstorm. Shatter the Sky. What a Brainstorm response. If I find a Ripple, I could just Ripple this. I found a Ripple. They could have spell, but they could like Spell Pierce here. It'd be really annoying. You know what the play? I actually don't know what the play is. I'm gonna go for it. I'm going for it. They could have Stubborn Nile here. That'd be really annoying. Okay. I have no idea what they draw here. They played a land drop already. They're tapped out. They have to have Snapback. Ripple's so good in this matchup. Ripple's insane. Okay. Also, remind me to restart in studio. It's funny because like Vapor Sack's really good in this matchup. I have a lot. I like a. This is like a. To me, this is a plus matchup. So I'm gonna bring in a couple boomerangs. Maybe an Enchanting Melody. Just get a little weird with it. Keurig like Last Winner. I'm gonna play that. Sure, why not? Trick Bind's not as great of a card, but I do need a couple to stay in the deck. I'm gonna cut Cruise. I don't think this is like a go long matchup. I'll. I'll cut a Cutthroat. I don't really think I need a million. Test of Talents could be pretty good too. I do kind of want to bring in a Test of Talents. I'll cut a snag. I don't need a million snags, but I'll cut like a snag. I think it's fine. If I'm bringing in boomerangs, you're fine. Okay. Remind me to restart my client before the next round, or I'll remind myself. Because MTGO be laggy. Uh, Keep. I draw a third land. This hand's amazing. I'm up a game 2, so I can kind of clown. I'm down to clown. I'll play tap lane go, and I get to eventually get the cutthroat, lose focus down. You don't care about the trials of tomorrow. Ponder'd be great. I'd love to see a ponder. Or an island. Island would do too. Oh, good. Alright. Wildfire yourself. Or just scissors. Amazing. This is pretty ambitious for a deck with like a bunch of Vapor Snags in it, I think. Well, they didn't attack. Okay. I'm gonna play Cutthroat. Vapor Snag is basically Time Walk. That's very true. This isn't scary. They're definitely representing Counterspell here. And they missed the land drop, too. That's interesting. So I'm just going to hang. I don't have to do anything. Just hang. Part of me wants to counter this. That's fine. That's too aggressive for me to counter. I'd rather counter like a Cleansing Wildfire or something like that. I'm basically building up land so I can play around their own loose focus. But otherwise, I mean, if they're not doing anything, I'm not going to do anything. Actually, I guess I can counter their loose focus with my loose focus. But they can ripple. It's annoying. Okay, I have double loose focus. I'm just waiting for a bounce spell. Or even any draw spell. Wow, they're getting really unlucky. Oh, they're attacking. I love it. I love it. I guess they realized I could start playing around their loose focuses. So they kind of need to get in. They have double loose focus here. Okay. I wonder if they try to flame a worship. If they draw like untapped land worship. And then I just kind of like unsummon this thing. Clarion's nice. But this is probably a wildfire. It's okay. Probably gonna get white for like Shatter the Sky. Yeah, phasing's insane. I had an opponent in round 3 try to gatekeeper me, gatekeeper Malakir me, and it did not work. They got double red. That's interesting. Maybe they have like into the what is it, into the core or something like that. Blind flip, blind flip, blind flip. No, never. But I can counter anything with his loose focus. I could get another Dreadnought in play for Vigilance. So even if I have something like Into the Core, I mean, I still just like potentially flip Delver. They have Oust, maybe. Deafening Clarion. Is this Worship? Well, that's just gonna get countered. They had a couple land problems there. It's been unfortunate for them. Safety replicating. What am I gonna do? What are they gonna do? They get a double Spirit Guide? That'd be crazy. That'd be wild, man. I had a paper snag anyway. I had a snag anyway. All right, let's keep it going. All right, last round of Swiss. I have to win this to make top 8. I'm in 7th place. I'm playing against Goblins, which is easily the worst matchup for this deck, so miracles need to happen. I'm on the play though. I'm gonna keep if I'm gonna win this matchup, I'm just gonna have to Dreadnought them very quickly. So I'm just gonna try to hit a 3rd land here. I will keep. But this is just an awful matchup. It's so bad, so I'm gonna just take some risks. Basically, I just want to hit 3rd land. Okay, it's a good start. The problem with this matchup is that they just like combo kill me at any point, with the correct like sequence of cards, which is kind of insane. 3rd land be amazing. Okay, another Dreadnought's not that good. Sure. Another land would be great. I just need to trick bind them. Thank you. The only part that really beat me in this scenario is like Warren Weirding. Like Warren Weirding is actually kind of insane. But I'm gonna end up playing the Jhin anyway next turn. Or if they have like, see, this is part 2 of the combo. So now I have to hold up Vapor Snag, so if they have first day of class, I could just bounce this guy. Fortunately for me, first day is a trigger, so I can wait for the trigger on the stack and Vapor Snag the Putrid Goblin. Because they don't have enough mana. Yes! Okay, let's go. Okay, I need to win game 1. I think game 1 is like the hardest one to win. Because it gets a bit worse. The problem with this matchup, honestly, is that they have 2 ways of beating me. The crazy value play and the Putrid Goblin first day of class Goblin Bombardment kill. So I'm gonna play a bunch of Runestones just to kind of get around that point. Not like a million, but maybe like 2. Test Sounds could be okay. I don't know if I really need it. Actually, it might be good enough, but it's like their deck literally plays like 30 creatures and like 8 spells. So I don't know. I could play Boomerang. Boomerang wouldn't be that bad. It's kind of extra stuff. I don't like UCA guard approach. Their only removal spell is basically Goblin Bombardment or what's the card? Munitions Expert. So maybe Boomerang could just bounce something. Trick Bind's actually not bad against the thing. Ripple's in the same facet. But I'm gonna cut like a Ripple. Actually, no, I'm gonna cut a Cutthroat. Cutthroat's actually not super strong in this matchup. They have a lot of like ground pounders, so I just want to make like a big idiot. Like I don't want to be caught with like a bunch of runestones and then like nothing else. So I don't want to play like a million of these. I just want to play like removal. I could play Enchanting Melody. That's kind of silly. Kira could be okay too. Ooh. Actually, I'm gonna play a Kira. In case the game's so super long. I'm gonna try out Kira here. Kira could be actually kind of sweet. I can't stress enough how bad this matchup is. I don't think I've beaten this season. So that's a good start to this. I'm gonna mulligan. It's a great start to this. I'm gonna mulligan. I get. Do I keep this? I guess. I guess I keep. Like, I'm not going to 4. I'm gonna keep a Dreadnought in case I draw something to use with it. I'm definitely getting duressed, at least by turn 2. Again, I cannot stress enough how bad this matchup is. Oh, they disconnected. Okay, so we gotta wait. Hopefully they come back. The last thing I want is that it says MTGO's lagging, so they're gonna restart real quick. Which you can do kind of in the middle, but this is kind of rough if they decide to do this. It depends on like if you can reconnect really quickly. You can just go back to your main menu and then close out there. And as long as you don't close the game menu, they also mulligan to 5. Oh my goodness. So at least they're playing on parity. As long as come back. So they came back. So perfect. It's always good to restart your client every couple of games. I try to do it every like 5 games. Especially if it's on for forever. Which I've been watching Magic for the past like 5 hours. Okay. At least they multi 5 as well, so I think I'm just gonna hold loose focus. As long as humanly possible. Oh, Delver's huge. If I can flip this Delver, have loose focus up, that's wild. I mean, if they go land expert, I'd be a little sad. Okay. Alright. I need the biggest blind flip of my life. Yes. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna hold loose focus here, though. Right! Right when it matters, man. Right when it matters. I'm countering any, like, bombardment. Maybe even Goblin Matron. Okay, I have to counter this. Absolutely have to counter this. Oh, found the Trick Bind. Oh my god, I have another Trick Bind. This way, if I get to rest here, I have another Trick Bind. But I get to play the Runestone. Stop this shenanigans. Oh my god, am I doing it? Am I doing it? Quench? I don't know if I need to play Quench. I have better Quench. Lose focus. This is probably a sling game. Oh, Goblin. The Ringleader's nice here. Let's see what they hit. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is exactly what I needed here. What a whiff. 4 lands. Oh my goodness. Insane whiff there. That is so unlucky for them. But great for me. They have 1 card left. It could be anything. I'm not really sure, but I mean, I'm just gonna Trick my Dreadnought here. They could have like Blood Chiefs or something like that. I couldn't really stop that. But I mean, if they don't deal with this, they're dead next turn. No, they're not dead. They could double block, but they did scry 4 lands at the bottom, so they're drawn live. Goblin Matron. Okay. I don't know what Matron finds here. That's fast enough. They can find Trash Master, I guess. But I have the Trick Bind for the Trash Master. They've had to block a lot. Warren Weirding. Warren Weirding doesn't do it either. I do have the Insectile Arboration. They can attack. There's no way they can attack. Yeah, the math really doesn't play out that way. Awesome. That was the bad matchup somehow. That was the bad matchup somehow. And did what I had to do. All right, good luck. All right, top 8. We did it. Or I did it. You were just here watching, but I did it. Playing as mono red, which is actually, I think, a plus matchup. As I say that, I'll probably get washed, but we'll see. The rest of the top 8, I actually don't know what Slouching is playing, but Jeskai, Orzhov, Goblins, mono red, Oops, and another Jeskai. I actually don't know what Slouching is playing. If anyone knows, let me know. pretty diverse top 8. Top 8, here we go. GN's playing mono red, and I won the die roll. It's just justice. I'm gonna keep this hand just because Dreadnought's the best card in this matchup. I have double Ponder to try to get this going. So anything will do, honestly. Game 1 is just basically stolen by Dreadnought, and then games 2 and 3 are a bunch of Cerulean Drake games. So we'll see. Any spell will do here. Um, hmm. Kind of really focused on this, but all these cards are really good as well. Might block, but I don't know. I don't think it's good enough. I don't think I want to block. I think I want to counter a Copter, honestly. I want to counter any 2-drop, basically. Next card's a Ponder, I believe. Okay. There's another Dreadnought and a UC card. I'm going to shuffle this. Okay, another Cutthroat. This time I will jump in front, or attempt to jump in front. Am I yelling? Stop yelling. I feel like they have Chain Whirler here, which doesn't really stop the Cutthroat. I mean, they have like Burst Lightning here. This is okay. Again, looking for a Trick Bind or a Reality Ripple. Either is good. They have a bunch of Ponders again. Ponder number 3. There's a Trick Bind. Trick Bind actually better in this scenario because now I get the block. And I get to attack twice, and I should win the game. I should win the game if I attack twice. Sure. There's no way to kill this, and I mean I have the Brine Board to cut the jump in front of the Stalker or the Chain Whirler, and I have a loose focus, so they technically could double block and stay alive, but now the Cutthroat's here to kind of like annoy them. Okay. The next card's Brainstorm, I think. So, so I could just Brainstorm, find Vapor Sag, kill them, I guess. Okay. Oh, Ripple's good. Alright, phase that creature, attack. 9. Exactly, trample. Great. Alright. Next game. That's why I kept that hand. I had triple ponder. Triple ponder is actually kind of broken. Alright. Basically I just bring in a bunch of Cerulean Drakes, some more removal. Kira could be okay. I could play Kira. Why not? I actually cut all the Mana Leaks, the Mana Leak-esque cards. Actually, I can play Melody too. Why not? I don't know. I kind of just go wild in this matchup. I don't really try to counter things. I just try to like resolve a Dreadnought and protect it all the way. That's really just my matchup. I don't even need Kira, but I mean, it's just kind of fun. This is a mulligan. This is a keep. Oh, the cut though. I guess the Delver. Tempest is also pretty great in this matchup. It's an X4, which is pretty strong. Well, I mean, this first Delver is going to die, right? Maybe I should have kept the other Delver and just got rid of the Boomerang. Who knows? Boomerang's not bad, but I don't know. It's kind of whatever. Love it. Dreadnought's nice. If I draw a Trick Bind or something, that'd be kind of cool. I'm going to use the Boomerang pretty aggressively here. I'm probably just Boomeranging this, honestly. If I don't play something for this, then I'm just going to play the Tempest Djinn. I'm definitely blocking. Oh. It'll be close. Domed. Okay. Kind of running out of stuff, so I need like a card drawing spell. Hazard's big time. That's big for them. I have to just take it. Okay, not good. I'm kind of dead, actually. Even if I block, it's like activate, activate. Yeah. Hazard's pretty good. Shout out to the people that only play 2 Hazard in their mono red list. They were wrong. They were wrong. I still don't think I sideboard differently. I actually still like the way I sideboard, so I'm just doing Discord things real quick. Well, I just kind of like think about the matchup. My hand was like kind of subpar. I mean, I really want to just sit on like Cerulean Drake for like the longest time. Hazard is very good. Not gonna lie. Again, I'm just taking a mental reset. Just I kind of want to just hang out. I think it's the best thing to do is just kind of like take your time. This matchup was very fast, so I don't mind just hanging out. Hey, did they just made it? Oh, they didn't make it. All right, let's do it. I'm still not down for like counter spells. I don't think I really need counter spells in this matchup. The only counter spells I really care about are things that protect my creatures. I'm keeping. I'm gonna keep. I'm just gonna believe in this Delver and this Ponder. I have double Drake. I mean, I don't know. If as long as I draw a second land, I think I'm good to go. Yeah, you can't play defensively in this matchup. I mean, the Cerulean Drake is really defensive, but okay. Blind flip, blind flip. Even if I hit an island, I don't really mind. Island being insane here. Okay. It's not the best draw. Because definitely need island here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I have to shuffle. I just need an island here. Not good. Um hmm. I guess I attack. This is not good. Absolutely not good at this point. I keep this hand 100%. I just have to trust the deck, but I mean, I keep this hand 100%. Yeah, land is big. Land is huge here. Their best card right now would probably be a Smuggler's Copter, as it like it kind of nullifies the Drake. Even if, okay, that's fine. Because like I was like, even if they leave me on top of it, I get the UT guard approach, and I can like protect the Delver for like a long time. Huge. All right, this buys a ton of time, like so much time, because it basically stifles these two cards. Factory's really good for them. Like they could double attack, suicide the noble, but I mean that's I don't know, that's not like super great. Okay. That's big. Now they are gonna suicide. I definitely have to just block this. They're setting up a good Hazard turn for them. But Hazard's not as scary with the Cerulean Drake. I really want to ponder here. I can just UCA guard approach a creature, so I need to find a land because I need to play these idiots. Um all these cards are actually like really good. Hmm. This is rough. I think I'm gonna take the Ponder and then Ponder again. And then hope to draw a land, and then I could like set up the Delver flip. Okay, that was good. My plan here is to play the Jins to win the game. I could just tap this guy down. This guy can come in. I'll take 2. It's okay, I guess. Hazard's huge, but I could just tap it down with the UC a guard approach. Okay, they're not even activating. They've already declared when they're through attack phase, so I mean I could just block this. Okay. I need another land. Vapor Snack's actually pretty good, but actually. This is gonna take a while, but I could definitely cheese my way through this. I need another land. But I'm getting chipped. I'm kind of getting chipped away here. I don't like it. Being under 10 is really bad, but like, I'm playing a lot of threats here in a second. Okay, another Chain Roller. So the last card's Factory. I'm only honestly really worried about, that was good. I'm only really worried about Hazoret at this point. But I can start just eating their creatures with a bunch of Jins. Also, I have Cerulean Drake to counter spells. That's another thing to think about, so... I'm not going to tap anything right now. So you can come at me, I guess. They have one unknown card. This is... Eventually, I do have to start attacking to win the game. I'm thinking. So attack for 5. If I draw a land, I kill them. So I'm attacking. Actually, I killed them. Yeah, I killed them with the land. They didn't burn smell me, which is amazing. This is close. This is really close. This is how the matchup kind of goes post sideboard. I kind of just sell out on these X4s. I don't want to sack the Drake if I don't have to. These are just holding down the fort. Like I said, land literally kills here. The fact that UC guard approach is just so big in terms of like negating a creature is giant in this part of the game. Because it basically just stops 3 damage. Alright, that's huge. Because now I can just tap this down. Hold on, let me think. So they're... Okay. Let me think. Hold on, let me think. I killed them with a land or a Vapor Snag. I could... Block. Block. They have to sell out this attack. I have to tap something. Because I'm dead to so many cards on the crackback. I want them to come in with a Chain Whirler, I guess. Because they get to eat one of them with the... Alright. I'm just gonna bank on a land coming off the top. Or a card drawing spell. Not a card drawing spell, it's really bad. Math gets really tricky here. Okay. Eat this. Block this, block this. Go to 4. Land kills. So stupid. Alright. Top 4, here we go. That's why you sell out on the plays. That's why you just make that attack, the attack before. You have to make that attack. If I don't make that attack, I lose. I actually lose that game. Because if I don't make that first gen attack, then I actually lose that game. The way they drew. And they drew very well to get out of that. Alright. Emerald took down the Goblins player. So Hushnought takes out. I want to see what Slashing is playing. I actually don't know what they're playing. Oh, they're also playing Jeskai. There's like 3 Jeskai decks in the top 4. Or the top 8. Oh no, wait, he's playing... Or they're playing Orzhov. Okay. This is part of Turtle Weekend? Yeah, it is. That I mean, seriously, that was like close. That was so close. But I've been in that situation so many times where it's like you just have to bank on the attack. I had a fair amount of outs, I would say. Vapor Sag was another big out. Let's see what game this is. Oh, they're playing Orzhov Hero. Oh my goodness. This is game 3. So this is definitely not Hushnought. This is Orzhov Hero. Which is actually not bad against this kind of thing. If they could play a bunch of like spells here, they could actually just block this for a while. But they need it first. They're playing Night Sky Mimic. Oh my goodness. I have lost this card though, so I can't like laugh at it. Alright, Vindicate. Vindicate takes out an Ensoul artifact and makes a blocker. This is kind of nice. I don't think you can crew. Okay, they're going to crew. I don't think you can actually crew this or attack. I think you just have to hang out. But definitely Clarion actually does kills here. Because you can't even like crew your copter in response to definitely Clarion. That's also very good. This is very aggressive from Briar Moss. But this also puts their opponent in a crazy situation where, okay, they're going to decide to chump with the Smuggler's Copter. Okay, they're just blocking everything. They're going to draw a discard. I agree of keeping the hero. It's kind of the only card that's going to help you here. To help you just, like, kind of churn through this. Alright, another update. Oops All Spells has beaten another Jeskai deck. So your top 4 right now is Hushnought, Orzhov Hushnought, myself, Tricknought, Mono Blue Delver, Tricknought, and Oops All Spells, I think the black-red version. Campbell! Campbell Humiliate. Oh my goodness. What was our other card? Did they get a card? No, they didn't have a card. But they still get the counter. Oh, is Hero coming back? Oh my goodness. Oh wow, but they did definitely Clarion off the top. Or Shatter the Sky. They had it off the top. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's the last deck? Alright, no break. We're just gonna keep going. Playing against Briar Moss. The classic! The absolute classic. And this is Shadow Blast a thing? I don't know. I don't know if it's legal, one. But it'd be nice. It is legal. I don't know if people play it, though. People more like this in Soul Plan. So I'm playing as Briar Moss, who we just watched play the Jeskai and Soul deck, which I think is a good matchup. It's actually just an insane matchup for me. The other side is Oops versus Hushnought, which is actually a really funny matchup too. But Briar Moss and I representing the mod squad. It's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna have to repeat all this for the. Oh, this is in the video. But yeah, it's be fun. It's be a fun matchup. All right. Again, I think this is a really good matchup for me. So we'll see. We are long. We're long-standing rivals, but a friendly rivalry for sure. Played against this guy 55 times. I'm 30 and 25 against them. And we'll see what happens here. I'm gonna keep because I could flip this Delver immediately and have a Vapor Snag for the first Ensoul. This Delver is flipping 100%. 100% this Delver is flipping. Unless it dies. Tap land go. The classic. Yeah, the record is big. The record is big for everything. All right. Trigger on the stack and a Brainstorm. Hey, look. It flipped. The next one will not flip in time, though. I'm just gonna slap down the Jin next turn. The next card's a Dreadnought, which doesn't really do anything here. Tempest's pretty great against Deafening Clarion, but not good against Shatter the Sky. So maybe I might want to hold it. They did get blue land, so I don't know. There's no reason for me not to, like... This is fairly aggressive if I do this. But if they go, like, White Source... I am gonna do it. I'm convinced they don't have the White Source. They have, like, untapped planets and Shatter. I'm not convinced. Unless they have... Okay, so yeah. They could oust something. That'd be kind of sick. Yeah, Wildfire away. Go ahead. This Delver flips. I think they're almost dead. If it shows lose focus, the game is actually over. Okay, they found the white source, so... Shatter Sky is up. Okay, no, that's just an island. I shouldn't have played the island. Because if they play, Jogle Hops here, then I'm just kind of, like, losing a land for free. Although I might Vapor Sag my own Delver. Okay. So they have Jogle Hops here. I guess I'll just Vapor Sag my own Delver. I'll get the good one. Alright. This is not good, but I do have a land in hand, so it's okay. Okay, get that land out the way. But it's perfect. That's a good draw to have. Alright, don't burst lightning me, please. No! Alright, Ponder would be great. Ponder, Brainstorm, Treasure Cruise, all good cards to draw. Okay, that's actually really big. Well, let's say if Stubborn Denial, then it's so bad. Sure. End of turn Brainstorm. I approve. It is 1 damage closer, but they have to have a creature first. He's so patient. I hate it. Okay. This forces the action, luckily. One thing I know about Brian was playing all these years, he's incredibly patient. He'll literally play around like 30 things. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. It literally like gives you like no quarter. It's so annoying. If they want to attack me, I mean, I'll take the attack. Okay, Wildfire again. They're loading up another Jogle Hops, it looks like. Oh, shit. This could get countered. They haven't played a counterspell yet. So I feel like this might get loose focused. Or Memory Lapse. Lapse is pretty big too, okay. This card's actually not good. In this matchup. In this particular matchup, it's not super awesome. Another Jogle Hops is insane. God, the game has gone on way too long. It's not looking good for this game 1. I've like trashed this deck this entire tournament, and now I'm losing game 1 to it. I've absolutely just like disrespected this deck. I put 2 copies in the top 8. And then, like, I'm absolutely still just losing so hard. He's cruising. Awesome. I'm gonna brainstorm now. I need stuff to do. Okay, I need this. But I'm so afraid to cast it right now. The problem is, me brainstorming here is not actually that good. Because I'm gonna draw 2 out of 3 cards I don't even need. I just need lands. So I'm just gonna, like, hold. I'm gonna hold on this cruise. I'm not in any danger of losing. I guess unless they hops me again, which I can't really deal with. If he rises and shines though, that's pretty bad. That's a great way of playing on Vapor Sag. Okay. That's pretty good. This is a good way of just playing around. This is a Stubborn Denial. Okay. I'm pretty much dead, so, but, I mean, I'm just gonna... Or am I dead? Or am I dead? Um... Or am I dead? I'm gonna keep fighting. I could actually do... Wait, I could actually kind of do this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold. Everyone hold. I should have done this upkeep. I should have upkeep tapped this. Okay. No, they attack for 12 again. I mean, this is fine, I guess. Because they attack for 12 next turn. Even if I play a 12-12 here, they just attack me out. Let's just scare them. I can scare them, right? Let's just scare them. They should definitely just attack me. Let's see. All their white mana is oust stuff. Okay. They're doing it. You're not afraid of snapback? Oh, he's not afraid of snapback. Dang it. He's not afraid. Okay, that's fine. Alright, lesson learned. Game 1, though, I mean, it gets better for me games 2 and 3. I still get to keep all my Vapor Snags, and I play Boomerang now, which is great. I don't know how I cyborted last time. Like, Vapor Snag's still pretty strong. I'm gonna play Test of Talents. This isn't really like, actually, I might have to play UCA Guard Approach. This is more about me not losing the Jokel Hops, honestly. But I have a lot of like, super tempo-y stuff. How did I board out last time? This is such a weird matchup because yeah, like mana leaks are kind of sick, but at the same time, like Vapor Snacks are also really sick in certain spots. So like this is just I don't think I even need this. This is not for this map now. I'm gonna board in a couple of I'm just gonna board in a bunch of counter spells, I think. I think I'll do that. This is kind of like neat. I have enough bounce where it's just still annoying my opponent. But then I just have enough like stuff to do. Yeah, I'm cool with this. I didn't cyber like this last time, but I was overly confident. But this is I'm playing a bit more weird this time around. I didn't board in the Mana Lakes the first time, but this time I will. I just want to try it. Alright, and keep. Trickbind's not super awesome against just like the stuff they do, but I have a Mana Leak. They'll play tap lane go, so I've plenty of time to flip this Delver. I was looking at the chat, and Brian was like, oh, I didn't expect Rise and Shine to resolve. I'm like, yeah, well, my hand was really bad. My hand's really bad. If they go mount and kill this, I am in. That's insane. Okay. Yeah, blind Delver one time. I have a mana leak too, so excellent. I could trick bind a ghost quarter. Oh my god. That's the best use of trick bind right now. So yeah, just gonna ride this Delver into victory, please. Mana leak. Dang it, I can't trick bind now. Please just don't do it now. Oh no! He's gonna get island. He's gonna get island and stub this. Unfortunate. Oh well. I maybe should have stone rained him. I don't know. Stone Ring is so greedy. But if I draw a Dreadnought here, then he needs to have it exactly oust. So this is a good setup for not that. This is not good. I need a threat, like, right now. He knows now that Ensoul's bad. So, because they have Vapor Snag. Okay. He's just wasting this, which is weird. He knows I have it, because he flipped it. I flipped it with the Delver, so that's just kind of a weird bait. Like, I have to do it. Like, there's no way I don't do that. I'm looking for a Dreadnought here. Cutthroat's pretty good. These are actually all pretty good cards. Their hand is quite slow. I'm gonna jam. I'm jamming. Maybe this is wrong, but I'm jamming. Okay. Gonna ride this big boy all the way to victory. Hopefully. Don't want to get ousted here. So I think I'm just gonna let it resolve. My next land's an island, and the loose focus is just good against anything really scary. Those trick binds are so bad right now. I wish I had a boot something. I need something. Condemn? You have condemn? You're thinking about condemn? That's wild. The problem with this is that, like, I need to let it resolve. Because I can't just, like, leave down loose focus. I think he's actually thinking about condemn, or making me think that I'm thinking about condemn. Well, this time I do have to counter this. I might have double Ensoul, which would be kind of annoying. But then if I draw, like, a Vapor Sag or a Boomerang, it's kind of whatever. Interesting. I found a Dreadnought. But now it's like Jokelhob's time, which is, like, really goofy. Like, if they draw the land for the Jokelhobs, I'm dead anyway, so I might as well just do this. Might as well. They could have oust. That's, I guess, okay. I don't know. I need to put immense pressure on my opponent. This is it's the only thing I have. Ripple is insane. If I had Ripple, it'd be insane here. Because then nothing can stop me. Except for, like, a Condemn. Okay. Playing Jokelhops is pretty scary. Sure. This is silly. This is... ugh. I'm working too hard here. This is so bad. This shouldn't be this hard, but it is. My hands have been, like, subpar. I could have mulliganed this hand. It wasn't, like, super awesome. If this is any sort of, like... Sure. This is 6 mana for... This is set up for Jokel Hops, which makes, like, this really bad. Like... I kind of forced them to have it. The problem is, like, doing this is, like, I'm forcing him to kind of have it. If this were Ripples, this game would be super over, I think. I've drawn, like, 0 Ripples, which is really sad. So I could just, like, give this guy up just to get Jokel Hops to make them do it, and then I don't know what I'm drawing into. It's just kind of goofy. I don't know. I don't really like this, but I think it's my only chance of winning. Basically, I'm just making him have Jokel Hops here. They have Worship. Oh, Shatter. Shatter is great. I get to draw a card. That's fine. I drew Vapor Snag. Of course I drew Vapor Snag. Shatter's fine. I drew a card. I'll take that. Then they have a Treasure Cruise. Man, they have, like, more... Okay, they have a Ponder. Hey, I have Ponders, too. Okay, I think I'm just gonna, like... play the Cutthroat out. I'm gonna make this a Cutthroat game. If they go for the Jokel Hops, then I could just float my mana, play Cutthroat. It's, like, the best way to play around Jokel Hops. And then if, like, that doesn't work, I'll have to lose Focus Up, and then I'll have to Dreadnought again. And I'm still protected against other, like, Ensoul nonsense. I mean, I guess if they overload here, it's kind of really annoying. But then I've kind of, like, split my stuff. That's fine. I'll take this. It's fine. I can't tell either. This might get lapsed. Or I might have lose focus. He's gonna lose focus for 2. It's totally fine. I get the Vapor Snag this thing. Oh, this is close. This is close. Oh, this is close. I have my lose focus coming up. Oh, this is close. The next card's a Dreadnought. Oh no, this is kind of close. I think he's just gonna slam Rise and Shine. Oh, we're slamming. We're slam-a-jamming. We're slam-a-jamming. One-time guy. No outs. No outs. No outs. No outs. No outs. Yeah, keep drawing. Shuffle that deck. Hey! We got a game! Alright, that answered that question. To answer the question, whose Ponder was better there? Vapor Sack is so good in this matchup. I think I should play 4. I think I should play all 4 of them. Honestly, I think I should be playing all 4. I think it should be like this. I should be playing the cruise. These games can go super long. I don't think I should be playing Jin. I think I'm just on the counter spell, Vapor Snack, just a super tempo plan. Because yeah, he's trying to overload Rise and Shine, which is kind of insane. I'm playing Melody. I think I'm playing Melody too. Actually, I'm gonna go in on Melody here. Might be Melody over Cruise. No, I want to play Melody over Snack. No, I don't know. I'm cutting Test of Talents. I don't think it's as good as I think it is. I'm playing all removal. I'm just playing all removal here. I'm gonna go fast here. Do I believe? Do I believe? Absolutely, I believe. I absolutely believe in this land drop into Delver Blind Flip. Absolutely believe in this. Okay, that's a good card too, though. This hand's amazing if I draw a land. Kill this, I don't care. No, I don't care. I could work with this. Let's go big or go home. Congrats on your finals appearance. I think you made finals, right? I haven't really checked. I've been focused. Yeah, you did make finals. Congrats. I think that's a plus matchup for you though. He's trying to go fast too. Nope. My hand is so good now. My hand is like insane. I might just boomerang them. No, I'll just wait. If they try to play any spell, I just 2-for-1 them right now. Blown out. That's a blowout. Call that a blowout. This next card's a Delver, I think. Again, I have the Ripple. I mean, I could just keep blowing. I could play so slow here. I kind of want to play the Delver, but the Ripple's like so good here. Again, just another blowout. If I draw a land, I might just cruise. I don't know. No, land's gonna be Delver Cutthroat, I think. Those are all really good cards. Sure. Mm-hmm. I know next card's a Dreadnought, so I'm gonna actually try to draw. I'm gonna cruise actually. Let me just cruise while I can. Oh my goodness. Where's my lands? If I can untap, I think I just win the game. If I can tap with this, I think I actually just win. Deafening Clarion, sure. Sure, I guess. I'm going for it. They don't have double white for Settle or for the other thingy. Shatter the Sky. I guess they can Ensoul Artifact it. And that would actually reduce it, which is really funny. They could actually just reduce. What? Okay, is he like the biggest brain player? The Ensoul Artifact, my Dreadnought. Oh, he found the second white. All right, well, rip. I'm in still really good shape though. The fact that I've cruised and like just stone rained him 3 times is insane. Actually insane. I'm focused. I'm dialed in. I am dialed in. This is crazy. This is why I love playing Briar Moss. He makes the best games. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. What the hell? My keyboard's all gross. We have like the best games. This is why I like playing with him all this time. The question is, do I brainstorm at a turn? I think I do. Yeah, I want to brainstorm at a turn here. Worst case, I just vape sack my own guy. I want to push away these freaking dreadnoughts. Well, I won't really push them away, but ooh, that's a ripple. That's a ripple, baby. The best part about ripple is that it protects against like every wrath effect. So we need to have like a counterspell right now, and I have my own counterspell. Ripple. This is why Ripple's insane. Because, like, no matter what he does, it's like, he might be screwed here. And I have Mana Leak. Did I draw another Brainstorm off that? It's crazy. Yeah, it's fine. This is how the matchup was supposed to go, though. When I, like, just negate, like, 3 of these Cleansing Wildfires or whatever. Alright, I think he's going for the Hail Mary. But, I mean, I have the Mana Leak. It doesn't matter. It actually still doesn't matter either way. I still have Mana Leak, but it's like... I guess this could be, like... I'm still gonna Mana Leak it, because I want my lands. I want my lands. Alright, finals time, baby. Let's go. No break. We're just gonna go right into it. Did I even, like, change the bottom part? I didn't even change the bottom part. What the hell kind of streamer is this? What kind of streamer? Why didn't anyone say anything? I'm, like, so focused. So we're just, like, these are just, like, two 12-12 decks riding... running through the wind here. Ugh! Okay. Made the best friend, that's one, yeah. Good luck. I'm playing against Emerald if you, no one's... Everyone's wondering. I'm gonna report. That game 2 was epic. The game 2 was actually epic. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. That game 2 was just like a roller coaster of emotion. Oh, do I have one more in me? Can I get one more? We need a new song, though. We need a song. We need a good song. We'll go with random. We'll see what the random gives me. Oh, yes. Need some Led Zeppelin. Last match, baby. Let's do it. Snap keep. Should I turn out a little bit? So I can hear myself talk. This deck is scary, but they enable me too. So this is the thing about this. I have a bunch of Vapor Snags. Thanks, Briar Moss. Good games. That was fun. 1 year, so thank you. Always fun to play. Win or lose. I think we've been the best out of each other. It's a lot of fun. I'm so hungry. We had an abusive relation. Incredible. Okay. One-time Delver. One-time Delver. Player, please play the 1-3. I would love to see 1-3 right now. Aw, that's a 3-3. Alright. For the fans, one time. Hey. Oh, I should have kept that. Because if they play like a Hushwing Griff, like I want that. I kind of want that Dreadnought. Well, I'll draw it eventually. I mean, it's fine. I have a pile of removal in my hand. Fun fact, I could just, like, destroy one of their 12-12s. Okay, these guys are annoying, though, I will say. This is just to get rid of the 1-1. I don't... If they save it, it's whatever. I'd rather kill the 1-1 here. Lookout weekend. Here I come. Self Savior does nothing against me. Does nothing. You'd rather have bodyguards. Bodyguards are way better. You want protection. I don't care about blocking. I don't care. Okay. I'll give him a card. It's fine. I wanna resolve the cutthroat here. I want to start attacking. Most of the removals, sorcery speed. So I want to get under that a little bit and just kind of like tempo. Ooh, they discarded Dreadnought. Hilarious. I want to draw a land here. Yeah, it's a race. More or less, it's a race. But I mean, I'm trying it. I forgot I was drawing another Dreadnought there. I have so many things to disrupt this, which is the best part. What does UC Guard Approach for? It's basically hexproof or Solar Creature. It's basically a better dive down. It's either dive down or... I mean, it won me the one red matchup. What does this do? I mean, lifelink is kind of annoying. Might actually just ripple. Okay. Might actually just ripple the copter. If they try to crew, I just ripple it, and then they can't protect it. And I get a counter on this guy, which is really good. I mean, dive down would be good against, like, definitely in Clarion, that last matchup. Like, Pyroclasm, I guess. Like, things like that. But those are rare cards. So, the way they can do this here is they can crew again. They can crew again, then protect it. But it's such, like... This is just so goofy. This is such a goofy interaction. Well, this is fine. I'll take this. This means I get to... If they attack, I get to kill their Sorin. Which I'm gonna kill their Sorin. And I get to get rid of the bodyguard, which is the most important part. Yeah, like, I was fine with that. I was really fine with all that. I'm gonna kill this Sorin now. Okay, we're gonna just hang out. Oh, they discarded a bodyguard. Interesting. Doo doo doot. Need a land. Would love a land. Love a land. Would love a land. Even if some of this doesn't resolve, I just UC a guard approach it. I don't want them drawing more cards. Yeah, play on a card. Sick. Love it. Would love it. Would love it. You see a guard approach. Yeah, not useful. Not useful. Not useful at all. It's just one mana counter spell. Oh, I have loose focus now. It's amazing. Not useful. Just not useful. The bangers are coming. Oh wait, this is how we do it. Yeah, this is how we do it. Pretty good. This protects me against, I don't know, Hushwing Griff. If they play Hushwing Griff, it's like, whatever. I guess I could have another Vindicate, which I have the UC guard approach anyway. Um, this taps them out, basically. It does make Genesis live. I actually want to resolve. So I can get first Dreadnought. I don't need it either. I mean, I'm gonna play double Dreadnought here. Okay, I'll just kill them, I guess. Not useful. Not useful at all. Yes. Not useful at all. Not useful. Not useful at all. I could have rippled it too. I could have rippled it too. It's not a big deal. Ah, okay. Sideboard. I do like Enchanting Melody in this matchup. Pretty good. I actually like Weathered Runestone because the way they like kind of like cheese these matchups is just through like recursion. That's like the hardest. That's the hardest thing to deal with. So I do like Runestone. Otherwise, I don't really know what the sideboard out. Like I want them to play their guys so I could benefit. I want to keep the Jins. Funny enough, I didn't think Cutthroat's bad in this matchup. I actually think Cutthroat's bad. Cut the Ripples. I like Ripple. I don't know. If anything, I cut the Trick Bind. Don't believe his lies. What does Trick Bind stop? Trick Bind stops Sorin. It stops a crew. Trick Bind actually. Oh, I can actually Trick Bind the dudes. I can actually Trick Bind the 1/1s, which is actually pretty funny. Yeah. I kind of want to play Kira too. Actually, I'm gonna bring the Kira in. Kira's actually pretty amazing. They're just they're just trying to 1-for-1 me. So I mean, I think Kira's gonna be pretty strong. I'll go to 2 Cutthroats. I am pretty. No, I don't want to go super threat light. Try those. Oh, now I'm at 61ing. I'm not at 61 here. No, that's not the right song. This is not the right song. No. Wait, hold on. Let me just find a song. I kind of want to keep this hand. Shut up. Oh, shut up. I'm gonna keep. Did they F6? No. Did they F6 their turn? No. 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 We also take those. I think they F6 their turn. I'm playing for like 40 bucks. I feel bad. I'm also gonna take this. I'm taking the Dreadnought, I guess. It's like 4 Chipotle dinners. I can't cash in for real cash. That's the sad part. Okay. They all the tires I can afford. That's an old joke. No one gets that joke. That's a great old joke. That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut from the last time. This is game 2. I am up a game. I'm going for it, by the way. Full on going for it. Prepare to be disappointed when this thing dies. Everyone just prepare. Just wait. Castigate. Aw. This is bad. This is not good. Mizzie's skin would be okay. I thought of Mizzie's skin. I like the tapping ability, though. The problem with Mizzie's skin is that there's no, like, outside of, like, electrolytes, there's no, like, real, like, multi-countering things. I kind of wish I'd hidden my Dreadnought there. That I didn't have to lose focus this. But I might well lost lose focus anyway. Okay, there's the guy that I left. Oh, here comes all the lands. 2 lands. This is the downside when you rock and roll. This is what happens when you rock and roll too hard. Like me. And I just don't play shuffle effects outside of Ponder. Dizzy Spell was a shuffle effect! Sorin. That's a good Sorin, I guess. There's no really ultimate on this, huh? The old post-combat Sorin, I love it. Any companions? I think like Obosh. The one that draws cards for 3/3s or 3 or whatever. There's a couple. Lure, no, not Lures. Lutri. I've seen Lutri decks. They're like the fun ones, not the good ones. Not running fetches now. That'd be too smart. So they have to know my hand is Dreadnought. So, like, they just can't do anything. They can't put their thing down until they can get rid of my thing. So, if anything, this is just like insurance. I think a Ponder. Do I? Can I wait a turn? Can I, like, wait a turn, maybe? I could find a protection spell or a counter spell or something. Let me get that Kira. Let me get my Kira down. How about that? Cascade, yeah, I know, right? Here we go. That's the ticket. It's the Kira! We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Finally, my Kira dreams have come true. I've been waiting for this for so long. For Kira to be good. And this exact spot is the only instance where Kira is going to be insane. But they've drawn so many cards, so let's see. They can just go like Bloodchief Thirst, like Vindicate, and I'm like, oh. 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 Also, I'm not worried about the Planeswalker anymore. I'm just attacking them. TP. Okay. I was reading Discord. It was hilarious. Alright. Well, all in. Going dome. Faces to place. Hush. This is bad. I immediately regret this. I immediately regret my decision here. I'll let the Kira die, it's fine. I guess. I guess it's fine. Got a little too antsy in the pantsy here. Actually, wait. Hold on. Okay, they just let it go. I still have a protection spell for the Dreadnought. So, if anything, they could, like, return. I guess they could, like, return, play their own thing. This is kind of scary, because they play their own 12-12. This thing is really annoying. What's my next card? I think it's Lose Focus. Okay, I'll protect. They need an instant speed spell for this. Okay. I forgot what it was, honestly. It could be a trick might be amazing. I think. Pause? They haven't activated Sorn yet. Okay, they're gonna go up to 13. Which means I just turn off 2 lands. Oh, it's Trick Mine. Hmm. I might have to Trick Mine the Sorin. I don't know. I think I'm Trick Mining the Sorin? There's no Trick Mine doesn't do anything else here. Well, I mean, Sorin doesn't do anything at all. What? Are they gonna get back this guy? The game has gone so long. I'm still afraid. I don't know. It's not over till it's over. I'm just doing it. No. The only reason this is good is now they can't play their own 12-12 or something. Okay, they still have it. I mean, they have a 12-12. It's fine, I guess. If they have a 7-7. It's also fine. Okay. Is that anything? Is this anything? Feel now. Sick! We did it. Or I did it. I guess. Word up! I would say that was insane. That was another crazy run. I actually feel bad that they F6 first turn. We can't go to Haim. Well, I do love Haim, though. I can't not. Well, we'll play the Steve song. Shoutouts to me, I guess. Delver is OP, yeah. GG's. Again, ugh. That F6 was... Yeah, I don't know. That was a crazy, kind of weird amount of draws I had. Would it really matter? I don't know. That's not... I don't know their hand. I wish I didn't attack with my Kira. Honestly, me attacking with the Kira is like the stupidest play. The Kira just literally like, I just ride that Kira to victory. I was really sad I got my Kira killed. I was like, yeah, Kira, and I instantly ran into a 2-1. Can I get prize? No, there's no rule that says that. I do not get paid for this. In fact, I pay money for this format to even like function. Shout out to the Patreon, PD Patreon. Hold on. I don't have the direct link, but especially for Patreon and Discord if you ever want to support. Final thoughts on the list overall. So just gonna wrap up this video, wrap up this YouTube. Um, no, I appreciate it. Thanks for playing. I know it's like super last minute, but that's a good free roll, right? You woke up. You woke up and all of a sudden now you have 90 tickets. So no one can be upset. If you guys are wondering about the payouts, by the way, these are the payouts for this. All in card hoarder credit. So shout out to card hoarder. Big card shout outs to card hoarder for sure. First place, 130. Second place, 90. Third, 460. Fifth and eighth, 30. Ninth, 16, 10. Yeah, so you're set. We're set for a while. It's awesome. Obviously, now I'm just super typecast because I think Plurt mentioned in Discord how this is the second time I played Trickbind Dreadnought in a PD 500. This is the second time I've won. So first ever 2-time winner. I'm just a Stiflenaut player for sure. I don't know. I guess in general to wrap this all up. I don't know if I'll go through the top 8 right now, but well, someone wants to. But Delver's sick. Ponder Brainstorm is just will just fuel any broken deck. I think. I think that's actually really relevant when you look at the top 8. Out of the top 8, I think like I think out of the top 8, 1, 2, 3. Well, three out of the 8 top 8s were all like Ponder Brainstorm decks. My only loss was to Plurt, who did play Oops, but I wouldn't want to one against Oops all spells. If I had to change anything, I'd probably make this Test of Talents the 4th Runestone. This was a last minute change. I really just wanted like something against Shenanigans, because Shenanigans is actually the way they win that matchup. I don't know what I'm listening to now. Actually, I'll listen to this. But yeah, I mean, Delver's sick. I think Brianborn was like a late. Brianborn was like a late ad, but I actually really liked it. It did kind of just like have this other sort of like singular threat that you can rely on. That was really good. Especially went well with the sideboard plan of just boarding and mana leaks. A lot of times. So you have this like 8 counterspell, like Brianborn, sort of like, you know, draw go sort of style play. It's pretty great. The single cruise only turned up once, but when it did, it was pretty big. It was actually pretty big. I kind of missed Dizzy Spell, but I mean, Treasure Cruise actually just really did a lot of work in that one instance. EC Guard Approach was good. Dreadnoughts obviously won me a lot of matches where I shouldn't have won. And Transmelee I never used, but it was fun. Man, Boomerang destroyed Briar Moss. That was kind of silly. Who would I know? Treasure Crew's good. Who would have thought? Crazy. I think if I other change, I don't think I really need this card. If anything, I could play like the third Boomerang, or maybe like the second Kira, or maybe like a second Cruise. I think either any card would be kind of good, or maybe like this could be the fourth Runestone. These are just like random flex slots that could kind of be anything. I'm happy I played Trickbind. There was a lot of usage of Trickbind, honestly. I think it's in this current meta, it's way better than Doppelganger. Doppelganger's good when you want to like really kill your opponent really quickly. But Trickbind's really good at just like locking down certain bad matchups. It just kind of like gives you a couple extra points against like Oops. I mean, I did that against like Hushnought where they could have reanimated the guy, but maybe it didn't matter. But sometimes it doesn't matter, sometimes it does. Ripple, insane. Again, if people are trying to Cleansing Wildfire their own lands, Ripple's insane against that. Also really good against Wrath effects, which kind of helped out. Vapor Snag, probably secretly the best card. I think actually Vapor Snag is actually one of my favorite best cards in this deck. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know much else to say, but had a good run. Like I said, only lost to Oops. Yeah, Vapor Snag is really good. I think honestly, I think what I'm happy about is like when your plans kind of do come together where like it's just weird to have like Mana Leaks in the sideboard, but I mean just kind of like transitioning from Vapor Sag to Mana Leak in certain matchups is really strong, but we're just having just the versatility of just like cutting all these like clunky 3-drops and just going super low and just trying to win that way. It was super fun. I think that's a really nice way of transitioning sort of like your game plan. But yeah, I'm glad I had Cerulean Drake because that mono red matchup was scary, but I already knew that. Yeah, good times. Good times. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Thanks for supporting Penny Dreadful if you played the tournament. Hope you had a good time. We had people from all over the world play today. We had 57 players, so a good turnout nonetheless for a player-run format. But it was fun. I'm not going to review the top 16, which I usually would do, but I guess I'll just like do a quick shout out to everyone. Quick shout out to the Jeskai deck, which I thought was not good, but 2 in the top 8. Oops, I think Oops is still probably the best deck, but we'll see. But Hushnought, I mean, I think the top 16 kind of like shook out the way I thought it would be. Let's see, 9th. Let me just look through the 9th. Just a quick rundown. 9th was Oops. Let's go for the top 8. Me. All right, first place Hushnought. This is a super quick rundown. First place Hushnought. Second place Orzhov. Tied for 4th. Jeskai, Ensoul, Turbo Oops. 8th. Top 8. Mono Red, another Jeskai. Orzhov Hero, which is actually a big surprise. And Goblins, which is one of my scarier matchups. Top 16. Davrabino in 9th. I think they played Oops. Ear Terms played I think it's Mindcrank, right? Mindcrank. Mr. Spock in 11th played Cycling, the thing that never dies. They played Cycling. Oh my goodness. 12th place Miss Gringo P. Blue White Ensoul, or Blue White Artifacts, or maybe like Ensoul, kind of Affinity-esque. That's kind of cool. Peppermere, Cawblade. 2 Cawblades actually, 13th and 14th. Cawblade from Honorbound and Peppermere. 15th, Stefan, who was like the Jokel Hops like person throughout this entire the season. Played Grixis Jokel Hops. They had a lot of really fun games. And 16th was another Jeskai from Queer Tim. He played Jeskai in Soul. So yeah, fun tournament. That's your rundown. That's good to me. I think that's great. I think that's a great meta to me. Someone's always playing Cycling, I know. Yeah. But that was fun. Again, thanks everyone for playing. You cracked top 8, top 16. Congrats to you. You just made a lot of fake money. So did I. So I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks everyone for watching.